everything I'm made for. Oh God, oh God, oh God. I'ma get everything I came for, everything I'm made for. Oh God, oh God,
It's what they want. Let's get it. We depended on our brothers when that rain came. To lose it all, I stood tall and remained sane.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Simpson. This is another episode of Upstanding Gentlemen. This is gonna be a dope panel. We got some of the top elite high school players in the building. Shout out to Bryce Weggerson, Libertyville, Rico Love, Waukegan, Carter Newsom, Waukegan, and Braylon Walker, Gurney. First of all, how you gentlemen doing?
Good.
Good.
Man.
Appreciate y'all for being here. And then, as always, we got our guys. We got Mike, Marcus, and Red. What y'all got going on, man?
Yo.
Chill. I feel decent.
Everybody good? Everybody good? So, obviously, this is our first time doing this. This is dope. I've always wanted to have a panel, to have discussions with the youth, and, just building relationships that we never thought that we'd have. And we just wanted to kind of kick it off with some questions to the guys, and we're going to open up the discussions. Mike, if you want to kick it off.
I'm gonna switch mine up, right? So I know for me, when I first got to varsity, I want to say it was like end of my freshman year, and it was like, okay, bring him up because we probably gonna need him down the line. And I'm pretty sure majority of y'all witnessed that too. What was some of the differences, like coming into high school, like 8th grade? I'm pretty sure y'all was dominant. 7th grade, killing them. What's some of the differences between middle school basketball, more importantly,
I'm gonna go last because I'm gonna tell y'all something. I didn't make the team in middle school, so I'm gonna go last.
Right?
Nobody else go first.
Well, for me, I'll say one big difference was just size, like in general, like especially already being the small guard is like everybody being on varsity, everybody's bigger than you freshman year. So it's like that's something that caught me, like shocked me in a way. But
yeah, I go like the physicality of the game and like the speed. It was just like from middle school to high school, it was a lot quicker, a lot more physical, and just like it's such a difference. It's crazy.
Yeah, like they were saying, like speed, size, like the pace of the game is much faster. In middle school, I was dictating the tempo in the game. Like I had the ball in my hands, and it was just like I could do whatever I want. But when you get to a high school setting, more of a structured setting, got to play, and like stuff like that.
Okay.
In the system and stuff like that.
Fact.
I say I played in Chicago my 2 years. Like as soon as I started really playing basketball, so it really took me like one summer to really get to my, at least to varsity like type of level. I wasn't physical at all. I really just I just talked a lot. So it's like that just put me on notice type beat. But when I came to Waukegan, I said that's real basketball. Like I didn't witness anything. You feel me? Just like that. We're going against teams that's just like Lake Forest. It's just gonna run plays on you the whole time, and now you just gassed out. So I feel like the physicality, conditioning is a big piece. I feel like in Chicago, a lot of kids don't focus on conditioning, and then it's just the 1v1 like perspective. Is like basketball is not 1v1, so it's like I would say for sure like the smarts and the physicality and the conditioning is like played a big part in like the varsity role for me.
Okay, I like that. Good answers, man.
Shout out to y'all, young man.
You got the next one.
Yeah, I'll go. I was gonna say I got a chance to watch all y'all hoop, so all y'all real nice on the court. And I think it's a couple of y'all, this y'all senior year, right, coming up.
Yeah.
all of
So
us.
I really wanted to ask y'all,
all
like, going into y'all senior year, like, what is something on y'all game that y'all are working towards this summer to prepare y'all for the upcoming season?
Right now, mine is like being more physical. Like I've been working on like lifting more, trying to get stronger, and like just knowing like getting to my spots better, like and picking and choosing. Because like for me, I'm not always gonna get all the way to the rim. So I've been working on like my bumps in like the mid range area and figuring out how to get my shot off there.
I would say like getting stronger and kind of being able to like create my own shot. Like ball handling is definitely something I've been working on, and like different types of finishes, and just still being able to like hopefully like shoot the three at a high clip, and just get better at everything for the senior year.
Yeah, I would say like they were saying, definitely the physicality getting stronger, men in the weight room, and then also like on ball stuff, off ball, reading cuts and stuff like that. But mostly for me, having more of an aggressive role because in the past it was like it was different playing. So like definitely getting my shot to more and looking to score a lot more this year.
So that it's dope that you brought that up because that's what I'm going to ask you guys. The roles that you guys see yourselves playing in. Obviously, all four of y'all becoming singers got to step into a different role. Bryce, Liam is gone. That was a scorer. That was a guy that can put that thing in the rim. Now you having to put that on your plate. Obviously, Rico and Carter. You got your boy. What's my guy name that left? What's the senior that left? Javi just left, and then obviously Braylon with you. With Javarion leaving, Jack Wolf, my boy Owen. Like, what are the roles that you guys think that you have to take on in order for your team to be successful this season?
I'll start. I feel like I gotta be more aggressive. I feel like I settled a lot last year. Like just watching my last year, I shot the ball way too much to be 6'6". So like, yeah. So I actually in these live games, I just been driving. Like I dunked on Colin Stack. I just been driving. Like,
yeah, 7-1. That's tough.
Talk that shit.
I just been driving though. I just been trying to go to the paint for real. Like I gotta just get bigger, and then also just get on the boards because we're kind of small this year. So I want to be like one of the leading rebounders on my team. I gotta really get to that rack for real.
1,000.
Like that.
Love that answer.
For me, I'll say like just being more aggressive because like losing X was big for us because X is just a guy that could just easily just get a basket almost whenever he wanted. Like he just got to the rim so easily. So it was like somebody got to like fill that role, and he shot at such a high percentage. So like we're gonna be missing those 19, 20 points a game, and I gotta step up some sort of way to fill that gap.
Yeah,
I'd say like I got to be more of a leader this year since Liam left and he was like kind of our leader, kind of got us going, and like being a leader on both ends. Like defensively, I got to be better for sure. Like and like that's something I've also been like really working on, like defensively and just like being able to help the team defensively. I would say that's like a big thing I need to like bring to the team next year.
Yeah, for me, I would say, like they said, being aggressive, being a leader, definitely looking to take pressure off Jackson. You know, he's gonna get double team, triple team. Definitely got to look to score and get shots up. And also, we're not small, we're not big either, so we losing Jack, like our rebounders. Definitely got to rebound and also be high in the right spot as being a point guard. Yeah, stuff like that.
Great answers, fellas. Great answers.
Facts. I like that. It's on pitch. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you can go because if he ain't had nothing. Talk to him.
Okay.
Well, so
you can go, Poppy.
Like I said, all of us here, we all play high school basketball. I feel like now in y'all day, it's a little bit more like added pressure because you got social media, you got all this stuff, where everybody can see it. So how do you guys, physically prepare for the season, and also mentally? More important, mentally, how do you prepare for the season?
Physically, I mean, it's just like the simple. You just got to stay in the gym. You got to be putting the work in constantly, always. So like just getting shots up, not even getting shots up all the time. At least like working on your handle, working on your form when you can. Like going to bed, just form shooting. Like just small things that can help you. Like just lifting weights one day, and then stretching. Like just making sure your body is healthy. But mentally, to be honest, I wouldn't be sure. I feel like it's hard to work on the mental aspect of the game, like because some people have it and some people just don't have that mental aspect. And it's like it just comes with like playing. You got to play to get that mental aspect.
Okay. I mean, like, do you kind of like unplug, or is it like hey, like today I'm just chilling. I'm getting my mind off of this. I'm going to do something else. Or is it just, hey, I'm always thinking about improving. I'm always thinking about the game.
Yeah, it's definitely like some days that like at least take maybe out one day off a week, maybe just to like clear your mind, ease up, a rest day. But like that's when things like stretching and like small form shooting, ball handling, like little things come in.
My boy locked in. Joey say he ain't letting up off that ball. Straight up.
That's Anybody else?
I would say for like physically, yeah, like lifting every day, being in the gym, like Carter was saying, working on all the things you need, like little things, shooting, passing, dribbling, all that stuff. And then mentally, I would say, like Carter also said, like taking a day off, resting, and then like also the recovery aspect, making sure you're recovering, icing, and all that stuff, getting your body prepared to like for a big upcoming season.
Me, I really feel like you just gotta put up shots. Like really, just put up shots. Stay consistent. Consistency is mental. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like get in the gym whenever you can, or like Carter said, do something. I ain't gonna lie, I be with Carter every day, and we go to the gym. We put up shots. We on the shoe machine every day. Like almost every day, I'm over there. So you feel me? But mentally, I really feel like, yeah, it's no rest days. Like anytime you can get up, just get up, go to the gym. You feel me? If somebody got to force you to do it, just want to. So do something. I feel like you should just do something physically or just something about basketball to get better every day.
I'd say like physically to get ready, I'd say like lift, obviously, eat right, because you gotta build that muscle by lifting and eating right. So I'd say that. And then the mental part, I'd just say like about social media, just block that out, like just play the game, let your like game do the talking, have confidence, and that's what I think, honestly.
Great answers. I'm kind of piggybacking off of that. Shout out to Wayne. He said 2026 state champs for Waukegan. I'm piggybacking off of that in a different way. I want to ask you guys, how do you balance basketball, social life, and school? I had Jalen Brunson on the show 2020. He talked about it when he was in high school, pretty much saying you got to pick the 2 out of the 3. And for him, it was basketball and school. That's not everybody's journey. I'm not saying that for you guys to come up with a different answer. I was just saying like that was some of the things that a NBA guy that was from our area spoke on. So I just want to know, how do you guys balance it? Because I know a few of y'all got a lot of y'all got the grade. So how do you guys balance that?
So for me, it's definitely basketball and grades, like schoolwork. I think that's also just like how I grew up. Like my parents always on me about get this done, get that done, your school grades, all that. And then like growing up, I was also just always around basketball. Like I was always in the gym. Like if my dad had practice with his teams or my brother had practice, I was always there shooting on the side rims or dribbling like a little Tykes basketball. So like for me, it's definitely been those two.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say just basketball in school, like in a school environment and aspect, don't like procrastinate and waste your time in the class. Make sure you're getting all your work done and homework. So when you go home after school, you could just focus on basketball, working out, getting right, and preparing for like games and all that stuff, especially during the school year for me.
I feel like basketball, like working with yourself alone in school. I feel like everybody should work out with themselves alone, and because you really know what you need to fix. You feel me? If you do the side, you know that it's when to right, to make your elbow straighter. But with the school perspective, I ain't gonna lie, early in my high school, I really wasn't taking that seriously until I really found out like colleges is not playing about grades. And now
they're not.
Transfer portal, and now they can go get a 25-year-old like that. For sure. Grades. So like I went to Waukegan, me and the council, we was on them grades. I was trying to get my grades up as fast as I could. Now the offer's showing a little bit, but I just feel like to freshmen, for sure, to freshmen, man, that shit is important. You got to do that shit. Like, cause right now I'm paying catch up a little bit, but if you would have, I would have did it from the freshman year and my GPA, like from all the years, if it was, you feel me? But I was slacking a little bit. So grades, I would say like that's a big key, and just like really like isolate yourself if you need to. Just focus on your schoolwork.
That's dope. That's dope that you can be transparent. I mean, obviously, I'm a product of a junior college. Obviously, not having the grades as a freshman in high school, and then when I started seeing all my AU teammates get them Division I rides, and now they committing, and I'm sitting here like, oh my God! And then obviously to Braylon part, I went JUCO, and everything was locked in. Like it was no procrastination. As soon as I got out of school at 12, I'm going to do my work. I'm going right to the gym, and then obviously benefited, went to DePaul. I'm going to read some of these comments before we get to the next question. Now Instagram is a little different, y'all, because these names is crazy. But T Mansky Mo Bennett said, "Little bro, I don't know who you talking about." Semi laughing. You got 77 Doug said, "Yeah, dogs." Chris Bolt said, "Fantastic answer, Bryce." TJ Williams said, "Yes, sir, Bryce." Cole Kelly, I got you on my might win Mr. Basketball next year, sophomore. He's gonna be cold, but he said, "Awesome, Bryce." Trey Williams said, "Hey, hey, Bryce." They lit for him right now. And then obviously, Simi said, "My boys." And then on Facebook, I got him here. Josh Randolph said, "Real buckets in the building." Jabari said, "Oh yeah, we got a good panel. My guys in the building." Greg GK Gardner, which is the Waukegan assistant coach, we'll have him in the building soon. Wayne Springs said, "Oh, we got the baby Bulldogs in the building." Obviously, 2026 state champs. Antoine Wood said, "My favorite player, Carter, man."
Woody.
And then on YouTube from High Depth Hoops TV, what about pickup ball 5v5 to get better? So before we go into the next question, let's answer this guy question. For you four at the bottom, 5v5. Do you use that to get better?
I want to answer that first.
Go ahead, King.
I ain't gonna put this person name out. But I was talking to him a few days ago, and it was really just about like him doing is like 5v5 making me better. I'm going to all these open runs. You see, I'm hooping on like you hooping against old people and kids. You're not even hooping against people who really take the game for real. And now you playing 5-on-5, and then you thinking that that's gonna translate in a game in a real fast-paced game with people who actually play basketball. That's insane. It's insane. And then when you look at the clips, the people not even playing for real, and not even they in jeans, Air Forces and stuff like. Oh man, that's
facts.
I see
it.
I think pickup basketball definitely helps for sure. Because like with basketball, you just gotta play. Like you just gotta play. And then like if you don't play, it's hard if you just not playing. And like that pickup, you just gotta know what you want to work on. Like you gotta be disciplined amongst yourself. Like you gotta be able to know what you want to do. Like you gotta put in the work for what you're trying to do. Like you can't just go out there and play like everybody else have doing stuff. You gotta like come in. Like if you go in like field house pickup runs and it's not like everybody that's like cold out there today, you gotta like, okay, let me figure out what I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna work on this or that, and like keep it simple or something. Like you don't always. I don't want to say you don't have to go hard completely, but like you gotta go hard at what you're trying to get at, like work at specifically.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think it's like good to get a balance between like skill work and 5v5 stuff, because like I mean as long as you're like playing guys that are just as good or better than you, I think it really helps you out a lot and stuff like that.
Yeah, I feel like pickup is cool.
How we talking about though?
You said what?
I think we have to be more specific on the 5v5 that we talking about.
Let's just do both. So I would assume that y'all not.
It's like you can go to a park and play pickup with anybody.
Nah.
Or you got an organized and you know these people and you know they actually hoop. Then then you feel me, like that's kind of getting better. But you just hooping with anybody fitness is not getting you better.
Yeah, like Rico said, I organized like a pickup, like structured 5v5. Yeah, that can definitely get you better, like on the aspects of moving the ball, coming off screens, like playing like a real life basketball setting. But like a regular just pick up when you just ISO 1-on-1, like that's cool. That can get you better in some aspects, but it's like that's not going to translate to a real like a high school, college basketball setting where it's like you actually got to play with a team and yeah, you can't just shoot whatever you want and stuff like that.
So like a Simpson elite run. Is that what you said?
Nah.
Let's go.
Simpson elite. No, that's real. I've always said I'm obviously watching kids train all day and then it does not like translate to the game or it's not conducive to what the coach want. You just wasting your time because then you get in the game and now you ain't doing no pick and roll stuff. You in the corner. So obviously 5v5, getting out there and playing. That's dope. Who got the next question? Shout out to the question. High Dev. Oops. Go ahead, Mike.
So something that I think would have helped me early on in my career is talking to my coaches before I get there every day. What does my role look like? What do I need to work on? What do I, instead of just coming in like, Mike, I run North, I'm going to do what I want to do. How big do y'all think it is communicating with your coaches as far as what you need? How often do you think you should be talking to your coaches about what you need to work on, about your career? Because like I know y'all are young, but it's like y'all can understand something. Next year is big boy time. Whether you go JUCO, deeper, next year is big boy time. So how important is it talking to your coach about what you want to do first? Like, yo, I got plans on going overseas. I got plans on getting to the NBA. Like, how can we make this work together? To whether I'm doing what you need to do for the program on top of that, but I'm also setting myself up for my career. Because I didn't do that. I went in there straight, I'm doing it like this, and that ain't how you do it. Straight up. So how important is that for you guys?
If you had a talk with Ashlaw, me and Ashlaw real close. Like that's the best, one of the best coaches I've ever had. I talk to him every day, constantly, anytime I got free time at school, anything about something, just about something. Like he got knowledge about anything. He even like at practice, he lets us implement our own plays. He lets every single player put one play in. Every single play, he lets gives everybody freedom and he's willing to talk basketball with you. And I feel like that's really important to have a coach, to know that coach and to know what he wants. Like that chemistry with that coach, you feel me? That's gonna get you more minutes. That's gonna get you love from the coach, even, you feel me, probably a little favoritism, you know. But I should be familiar with your.
For me, it was tough. Like early on, I wish I would have done that. Had more talks and communicate with the coach, like more off the court and stuff about like the role situation. For me, I really didn't ever get to do that, and I feel like that plays a big part in where I'm at now, for sure, definitely. But yeah, I definitely wish I would have communicated. But now, starting this year, I'm gonna definitely talk to the coach weekly, almost daily, make sure like we got everything situated, like on the same page, as far as like also like my goals, and then also what you said, the team, so I can help them be the best, so we can come together and it can be a complete season.
For me, I definitely feel like it's definitely important to have a relationship with your coaches, and like more specifically for me, like being it's like starting on varsity on my freshman year. It was like interesting because I came into a team that wasn't so great, and then we had a decent season my first year, and then next year is like the coaches almost in a way gave me the keys, and like they've constantly had high hopes for me. Like they've been on me, like they're telling me like I have the keys. So like it's definitely important to have that relationship with your coaches to get an understanding of like what's needed. Like what's needed for you to reach your goals personally and like for the team.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, they have tons of knowledge of the game. They're the leaders of the squad, and I think it's a good idea to talk to them pretty much every week whenever you can. And yeah, honestly.
No, facts.
Let me put this comment up, and I want the older guys to kind of respond to this. Ashley M. Cullen Williams said, "Do you think mentorship should be formalized in basketball, or is it best when it happens naturally?" So, Mike, what you think?
I'm gonna say both, man. I'm gonna say both, and what I mean by that is because I work in the school. I work in the school district, right? And not every conversation is about basketball with us. Like, if you, I don't know if y'all know me personally, man. I rarely talk about basketball because it's over. You understand me? I'm not somebody that's gonna dwell because one, I worked my butt off and I gave it all I got. You feel me? But when it comes to having that role with these kids, what if they don't? What if they don't like basketball? They just getting forced to play basketball. I'm not finna sit here and just talk basketball. Yeah, basketball might be the reason we met each other, but that's not the end all be all. And I don't think it should. I don't think one or the other is the right way to do it. I just go off what relationship you have with the kid already and what things that you guys have in common that you can kind of build off of. So I don't know. It just comes how it comes, I guess.
What you think, Reg?
I mean, this is kind of like a loaded question. I kind of agree with Mike because I do think there should be some type of structure to facilitate mentorship, but I think how you go about introducing yourself to the young person or how you go about forming that relationship with them should be natural and organic. And like Mike said, it doesn't always have to be about basketball. It can be something of substance. It can just be checking on someone to make sure that their household is okay or make sure that they feel safe at home, those types of things. So I do think that we should have more structure in a sense of programs or even community-based things to facilitate the opportunity to have mentorship. But the people that we choose to be mentors, it's on them to nurture those relationships more organically and naturally so it doesn't feel forced for everyone. So I kind of feel like how Mike feel. You can't have one without the other. Both of them needs to happen, but in a way that makes everyone feel like you really care about what's going on and you really are invested in what they have going on outside of that sport or whatever art that they taking care of. So
Yeah. I agree with that. Like, and it does. I would say specifically, like in our communities, it may have to be at this point forced. As far as like, hey, we got a program. Hey, this is what's going on in this program. You're part of our basketball program or our sports program. Period. Hey, this is Mr. Such and Such or Mrs. Such and Such. They're gonna be checking in with you daily or checking in, and it doesn't have to be. And that's the thing. It doesn't have to be about sports. It doesn't have to be about basketball, that specific sport, because just my own personal experience, I got tired of talking about that with certain people. I wanted you to talk to me about life, about being a man, about I got tired of hearing about basketball all the time. Talk to me about something else. So I definitely agree, and that's really that's really a good idea. Now that I'm thinking about it.
That's a great question, Ashley. Great question.
It's very, very great. I mean, I agree with them. I think they pretty much said it all. I think as adults, it's on us to build these and foster these relationships. Obviously, you don't want to force them, but at the end of the day, it only takes 2 seconds to say good morning and hello to someone. So it's just like a little thing, just starting there when you walk through the door. So no, great question. I appreciate that. I'm gonna get to a little bit of the Instagram comments really quick. Cole Kelly said yes, sir. Let's just say. Hold on, where'd that one comment go? Oh, so Instagram comment disappeared, y'all. I didn't know that. Lil Dot, I said all about what's your approach to the run. What's in it? Janae Omani said, so proud of you, love. Keep putting in the work. And then switching on to Facebook. My boy Aries said I like Shorty talking that talk. Shannon said use it to your advantage, work on your weakness. Antoine said there's a time to go to the park when the ball is ball and when football players fouling. Michael Taylor, Warren Blue Devils back to back soon. Kane Cook said yes, sir. Eddie said great question, Mike. Charcy got the strong arm in the building. We got to that one. Mike Taylor said, Wayne said back to back. Charcy said I'm so proud. Mike said state runs, we win it this year. Speaking on Warren's behalf.
Who is
Antoine Wayne, I almost reported him. Juan Don Davis said 4 hoopers, 4 stars. Antoine, Organic Life Lessons.
Facts, what?
Shaunis Carter, man. All right, getting into the next question. This is for me, for you guys. Who do you guys think is the most underrated player in the state, or who don't get the much notoriety? I'm not gonna let y'all.
Carter Newsom.
I'm not.
Carter Newsom.
No, now watch this though. I'm not gonna let y'all get away with this by using anybody on y'all team, because y'all all gonna do it.
Nah, man.
No.
That's easy.
It's a respect level. It's a respect level. I know you respect Carter, man. Like, come on, you know what it is. So if it's anybody that you could think of in the state, like, nah, dude, nice. It ain't y'all ain't glazing. I ain't saying you glazing. I'm just saying you're showing love, man. So who you think that'll be?
Can I break this question down a little bit more?
I gotta think.
I don't want you to hit him like that. That's kind of hard, so.
Yeah. When you think of an underrated player, somebody.
So look, just think about it like this. Think about somebody you played against, and you like, damn, anybody talking about him? He's slick, decent.
I got somebody for sure.
Who you got?
Latrell Kelly from Farragut.
Shout out to Latrell Kelly. I'm gonna check him out because you said that. I'm gonna
you gonna hold y'all accountable now.
If he ain't elite, I'm on your heels.
He's elite. He's elite.
He's elite. Braylon, who you got, Bray?
Hey, I'm still thinking on that one.
Okay, Carter,
most of the people I guard is like already known, so it's like,
yeah.
Damn, bro, he talked that.
Damn. He said I guard the guy. He said I guard the guy. You heard Carter? You heard Carter early? He's talking about, I was a freshman on varsity, so hey man. Carter, who you got? Is there anybody that come to mind?
Probably Donnie Williams from Stevenson. He one guy like
that one. Yeah.
I don't like playing like his game. I wouldn't say his game is bad. Like he got a good game. He can shoot and all. He can handle it. And it's just like he kind of play like different. I don't know what it is, but that's one guy. I don't know
what to do. Is that the dude I was talking about one day?
It might have been maybe
little point guard
at Stevenson.
Is he lefty?
Nah,
black kid. I thought. Okay, his name Donovan.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like Donnie, something like that.
Okay, Donovan Williams. Okay.
Yeah, he just got his game's like kind of different, and it like he's one guy I just don't like guard it sometimes. But I never back down from the matchup, you know.
Boy, hey, just so we clear,
you heard that.
You gonna still sit. Don't get it. We sitting. He just giving you your flowers, man.
Yeah, Bryce, who you got, man? I know he stole yours, but who you got?
Are we talking about like players we played against or like played with?
Anybody in the state of Illinois.
I'm gonna have to give love to my boy Mike Nee from Breakaway. He's definitely the best shooter I've like in the state, I would say. And
what's his name?
Mike Nee. Mike Nee. Yeah, best shooter in the state. Averaging 17 on Adidas. I mean, no D1 offers is crazy. I mean,
what high school you go to?
Glenbard East, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Dang, averaging 17 on Adidas.
I got one.
Yeah.
All right, Bryce, here we go.
I'm gonna say Reese from the Zion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Reese.
You showing love to
Reese. Solid pick. Shout out to my boy Reese.
Yeah,
he's been two heads.
Yeah, he been in the gym. He athletic. He bouncy. I just feel like he need to get on a better team, more exposure. But yeah, Reese, he nice. He definitely a good player. So I'm gonna say
shout out to Reese, man. That's dope right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, that's how you know. That's when you know you old, bro. I played with his dad.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, y'all, I ain't that old, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Don't put the age on him, man. Don't put the age on me.
I'm still outside, Jack.
Wait, what year was that?
Oh man, Maurice Thompson. Boy, shout out to Maurice Thompson.
He asked you a question, bro.
What year is that?
Say that again.
What year?
Bro, we played that. That was like I graduated high school in 2006.
So y'all was born?
Nah.
All right, moving it along. P, I think you got the next question, man. You got the next question.
So what's an important trait that y'all think like, hey, for a basketball star, high school basketball star to have on and off the court? Like, what's an important trait that, like, you think you should have?
Confidence. Confidence is I feel like my game got 10 times better when I got confidence alone. Like when you know you take shots and I shoot these shots every day, it shouldn't be no doubt in your mind that you gonna miss this. Like you gonna miss this, you feel me? Even though you gonna miss the shots. But you feel me? I feel like confidence is key.
Yeah, like confidence is definitely probably the biggest one, maybe. And I feel like you gotta have like the right amount of mix of like pride and humbleness. Like you gotta have that ego. Like I'm gonna kill you right now, like on and off the court. And just like, but you gotta know when to be humble, like, okay, like take in some information, like constructive criticism or whatever you need.
I would say character, like the way you carry yourself on and off the court, like how your mindset and your approach to things and stuff like that.
I'd say like be a hard worker. I mean, like pretty much like just hard work. Be able to like get in the gym, put up shots, and yeah.
Okay. If I can add one, just be a little delusional as well too. Sometimes you gotta be delusional. I've seen it happen to the best. Shout out to my boy Javarion Banks. He won boy delusional as hell. My boy delusional. My boy be told to run this play. He said, "Nah, I'm about to go do something else." My boy delusional, man. But he think he can get it done, and he got it done. So you gotta have the delusion.
Do that.
Shout out to my boy.
Hey,
that was
you gotta have that sense of betting on yourself. You gotta have it. Yeah. Let me piggyback off that then, right? Since we talk about characteristics and stuff like that, I look at myself right now as like a D1 plug. You feel me? D2, junior college, however you want this. Let's say I know all these people and they watching this pod right now.
It's lit.
What is something that a coach that you would want a coach to know about you right now? If I'm giving you a scholarship, what am I getting in return for this scholarship out of this kid?
I mean, for me, you getting a guy that just doesn't miss. Like I'm a guy that I'm always like available. Somebody that's always available. Like I'm consistent. I'm always there. So like just a guy that you could trust.
Okay. I would say for me, I would say an all-around player, like the player that can do anything on the court. I can defend, rebound, run the offense, set up guys if I need to, score when I have to. So I just like an all-around player that can take on any role the coach is asking.
Yeah, I'm just like I'd say the same thing. I work hard, I push myself to try to play well in every game. It's just like I'm gonna give you my best, and yeah.
Okay.
That's big. Yeah, you go ahead, Rick. Oh, go ahead, Mike. Go ahead, Rico.
Say the question again.
What was the question?
What is one thing you want a coach to know about you right now that may not have seen your game? Like, what is something that you can say? Like, what am I getting if I give you this scholarship?
I feel like you're getting energy. You're gonna get me, and you're gonna get the 100% me. You feel me? I'll put everything. I feel like I got real passion for the game. Like, I hate when I'm playing somebody like I'm not trying. Like, why is you not trying? You feel me? Like, I'm really, I really like. I work for this and I want to play this. So like, if we're gonna do this, like I want to take it seriously. I want a coach to know that I'm gonna go serious every time I'm on the floor. So it's like full lock in, and I know, you feel me? Just go with everything you're saying.
Rico, read that chat for me that I sent to you. The chat that I sent. Who up next? Who have the next question?
I'll go.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so it's everyone's last year in high school. So with that being said, I really wanted to ask y'all what has to happen individually and or team wise for y'all to feel like this last year is a success.
I'd say like as a team, I'd say we got like I think it's like a regional. That's like, my first like goal is to like end up winning a regional, and like that's the first step. And like I just need to like be my best self, get to the spot I need to get to so we can do that. And like, continue on after that.
For me individually, I feel I just got to be like a dog. I got to hit that next gear. Like I gotta shift into that next gear and like be that guy. And then like for the team, it just win state. That's our goal. We had a good season until we ran into but like that's a game we could have won for sure. But like we got goals. Like we're returning most the same team minus X, and just that's also a part of why individually I feel I got to step up and hit that next gear.
Yeah, individually I'll say the same thing. Like I've been on varsity for 4 years and I ain't won like an all conference like still. So like definitely individually like try to all conference, try to be all state stuff like definitely hit like Carter was saying, hit the next year. And then as a team, obviously get as far as we can and win state.
Okay,
wow.
Pretty good.
What's up, Rico?
Me. My OG. Ask the question again.
It's all good.
What's your goal? What needs to happen for your last year individually and as a team for you to feel like we accomplished something this year, or I accomplished something at this school? Your school got a lot of accolades too, gang.
Go downstate.
Yeah.
Downstate?
Go downstate.
Did you just go?
We just trying to get a room.
I want to win it for sure.
Okay.
Win it is the objective. But
I'm only saying
that
because Waukegan went twice. Not ever, but they went twice. 2010 and 2011. No, 2010, 2009, 09 and 10. 09 and 10. So they went down there to third or fourth and second. So want to make it, unbelievable. You get what I'm saying? So
I feel like we can do it. We can do it. When we played Bennett, the people who won state, we not too far. We not too far for sure.
Okay.
I feel like we in the.
All right.
Is it on P or who's it on?
Go ahead, Mike. Because my question was kind of already
similar to that. I feel like that too. All right. So look, give you two scenarios.
My boy then froze on his scenario. He's smiling and everything. Hold on. What's his two scenarios?
I ask it for him.
All right, go ahead.
Would you either have a burner and no handle, or would you rather be super bouncy but you can't shoot?
I feel both nowadays is something like important, like because the college is these uber athletic guys that can't shoot, but then there's also the guys that not the best ball handler and could shoot. So I feel like that's a tough question, but I think I have to go with shooting.
You gonna go with the shooting? Without being able to dribble?
Okay. I'm gonna go with a burner and not being able to dribble because you can get a contract if you can shoot that mug.
Yeah,
it's
let that mug fly.
If you can shoot, you can go somewhere. So I'm gonna say definitely shooting with no handles.
Well, what was the question again, P?
That what scenario would you rather choose? Be somebody that got a burner but you can't dribble, you ain't got no handle, or you super bouncy but you ain't got no jump shot?
Yeah, that's disgusting.
I go the jumper.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. What about you, Rico?
I'm thinking dunking.
You gonna take the bounce?
I'd rather dribble. I could create my own. You feel me? I could create my own dunk.
Oh, create his own dunk.
Off balls, and you got to run off ball screens to get open shots and stuff. So I don't know. Unless you're just shooting in their faces.
Because even I don't know, because there be uber athletic guys, and it's like, how are you gonna get the ball really? Like it's like, yeah, get it off the rim, but it's like getting it off the rim not always as easy as it is. Like it's a fight down there. Your athleticism really can only almost take you so far.
Yeah, but no. But what he's saying said it ain't saying you can't dribble. Saying, hey, I'm just super athletic. I just ain't got a jump shot. So what if you?
Man, hold on, man. Y'all answer my question.
I asked you for you. I asked
Shooter and you can
You're the
like
last person.
these type of
You
players.
froze.
Dang.
Froze. Jack.
everybody said Rico said they'd rather be the shooter without no handle.
Okay.
Facts.
He out of pocket.
I say that.
And for the last one, video games. What we playing? 2K, Call of Duty, Fortnite, Madden. What we playing?
New
2K, we can hop on tonight.
New NCAA came out.
2K, we can hop on tonight.
When the new NCAA came out?
Yeah,
it came out today.
I got
That's
it.
all I've been playing today.
We gonna get to it. Braylon, you play 2K?
y'all know how I play 2K.
Braylon, y'all. Braylon was on the net acting crazy, telling us his team was gonna beat us and all that stuff. Man, they got
In the K?
Yeah.
I mean, I was
Braylon woofing, man. Braylon ain't woofing, man. Hey,
I
Braylon,
was stupid. I just needed
I
a
get a
foul.
squad, Braylon. We really cook these niggas.
That's what I'm saying. I just needed a Mike Pierre.
Put Simi on that thing.
Shout out to Mike,
man. Najir selling. Like, I need a squad.
Najir selling. Okay, I lied. This is the last question for you guys as far as on this segment. What was the most lit basketball game you've ever been a part of?
That's easy. That's easy. It's definitely our sectional championship game that we played last year.
Well, hold on real quick. Woo! I had that. Hey, I had that video queued up. I ain't gonna hold you. I knew it was coming.
Man.
I had it queued up.
That game was definitely experience that, like, because I remember last year our game was packed just like that almost, and like both times we played them. But I definitely took a moment this year to actually look around, like take a moment to like take it in, and it was just crazy.
That's big time. Rico, what's the most lit game you ever been in?
Y'all see who set on that big body screen though. Y'all see how big body. You see how he fell on that screen, but I would like to say, I ain't gonna lie. I'll say Whitney Young. When I played Whitney Young, that was probably my best game, my most lit game for real. I came out banging them. I'll say that one for sure. And it was in Chicago, and it was at Malcolm X. It was in Chicago.
Malcolm X. I was there. I was in the building.
Yeah, for me, the most packed game definitely was like the Warren Waukegan, but I'm gonna say my most latest game was definitely the Bolingbrook one.
Oh,
that one was
fire. That was fire. I ain't gonna lie. You was acting different.
Yeah,
you was acting different. Bryce, what about you?
I go with those Libertyville Lake Forest games, man. Those are something different.
Yeah, I gotta put up that. I gotta get in the trenches.
The student section in the games.
Yeah, wow. The student, they be crazy.
Yeah, they say some crazy stuff.
Oh yeah.
What's the craziest thing they said to you that you can share?
You heard me? Say some crazy stuff.
Crazy
Bryce,
thing?
what's the crazy thing you heard that you can share?
I mean, they was talking crazy about my KDs. They was calling them ugly and everything. It was crazy.
Oh, they trying to come at your drip.
They was talking about my drip. It was crazy.
They ain't saying that the shoes was long. Well, they ain't saying it was long.
No, yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, wow.
I got the Lake Zurich student section bad too.
Oh yeah, Lake Zurich student section something else. They ruthless. They ruthless.
Yeah, they say anything.
I kill Lake Zurich.
Anything to get you off your game.
All right, man. I appreciate y'all for answering these questions, man. We're gonna move on to topics. First, I'm gonna read some of these comments. Antoine Woods can't be a teammate. Jakai, my boy, can't wait to have him on the pod. Fire emojis. Bari, Oliver, Eddie, y'all dudes getting old, man. Cut it out. Antoine, the 1900s. Jabari, mental toughness. Mike, Warren win it all this year. He said it. I guess he typed it again. Mike, we going in football and basketball. GK had to chime in on Rico answer, man. He said win it. Antoine said, yeah, I'm dunking on everybody. I'm gonna get a car to throw it up. PUBG.
PUBG, that's the game.
Oh, okay. That was
Yeah.
That an old game?
No, it's kind of old, but that was where Warzone got their idea from. The Battle Royale came from PUBG.
Got you.
Hey, Sam, you showing your age, bro. You're showing your age.
Hey, GK,
that low key just pissed me off. You froze because you're not in the loft, Mike.
Should I get in the loft on y'all?
Hey, my boy Tanner, Aaron, seeing you go from a big time high school player to JUCO to DePaul, what's the best advice you can give these young players as you play at a high level to be successful both on and off the floor? I've said it. Locking in and understanding that it's a mission. You got to take it as a job, like literally, work and hoops. That's literally what it is, and knocking out the noise. And on top of that, just finding your safe space wherever you at and staying in that, and just coming up with goals all day, and then aligning that. And what's the thing I said about school? The procrastination. You can't procrastinate on nothing. If you're gonna do something, do it. 1,000. Also, college. Mike put it on it. Like when you in college, bro, you gotta stay in the gym, or you gotta stay talking to your coaches. Like that's the best way you can be on the floor. That's the best way you can get better. It's nothing like seeing something from a different angle. When you on the court, coach might say something, and you might look that didn't happen, and then you go watch film, you be like, oh damn, okay, I guess I could went that way because I could have screened so many times. I'm not gonna lie, it was plays we ran, and I was screening the air just because that's where the play was at, just tweaking. They showed me a few times I was doing that, so it's like, bro, screen a body. So little things like that, but just staying locked in, staying sharp. Quentin Irby, how much do you guys practice without the basketball? For the young guys. How much do you got without the basketball?
I'm not exactly sure. It's like I guess whenever I'm lifting, that's probably really about it. Really.
Wait, Quinn, really quick. If you can before we move on, is this? Do you mean like outside of basketball? Or are you talking about just moving without the ball while you're training? I don't know if that question. Let's just. I don't know. How much do you practice without the basketball? Go ahead, Carter.
And then off of that, like practicing without the basketball, like conditioning for basketball, I feel like basketball conditioning is different from every sport. Like to get in basketball conditioning, you got to play basketball. Like that's one of those like yeah, doing all the extra conditioning and stuff will help you, but like for whatever reason with basketball, you just got to play basketball to have that basketball conditioning.
Rico, how often do you practice without a basketball?
Bro, I was really with you with that question. I was thinking like, I don't know for real. Like I practice like with weightlifting. I actually spend a lot of time now stretching. Like just before I go to bed type B, or in the morning, just wake up in the morning. Especially before work. I know, I ain't gonna lie, I know everybody up in this chat don't stretch. But sometimes don't stretch before they hoop. I was one of them people, but now like
no, that's a great answer. That's a great answer.
That's a great answer.
Yeah,
that's a great question. How many do y'all stretch before a workout?
Or after
before a game?
Or after. Facts.
Unless y'all force. We ain't talking about force. We talking about like by yourself before, you feel me? How many of y'all stretch before a workout?
Yeah. I do. I be trying to go out there without stretching, and then it'd be like, oh, hold on.
Exactly. And then when I got up that age, man, it was like, dang, especially like AAU now. Like AAU, I cannot play like these games be tiring. I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I was a little kid, I used to be like, damn, I want to play for your team. I want to play for everybody. I just want to keep playing. But now it's like, nah, my body just don't work like that no more. I ain't gonna lie.
Hear that. Bryce, how much do you practice without the basketball?
I'd say like lifting like 2 to 3 times a week is like pretty much that. Watch film a little bit, but not. I mean, mostly with the basketballs, you know.
I was gonna say that's what I think. I thought he was more alluding to that when he said that. That's what I got from it. Like, okay, how often are you watching film? We already mentioned the weightlifter, so it's like it ain't too many people, and you can't play off the ball without having the ball. So it ain't. You can't say that.
Yeah.
Like, even if you.
No, I was thinking. Yeah, I was thinking more so like the trainer got the ball and you just kind of moving without the ball, coming off of DHO. in that sense, because I know most of the time everybody trained with the basketball. It's like that's not what you do. You a rim runner guy. Like you should be running up the court and we lob it over the top to you. That's what I was thinking. Maybe I don't know, but Braylon, what about you?
Yeah, I would definitely say what Bryce said. Like definitely watching film. I always watching film, studying like the game, what I can improve on, and like especially like in the season, especially you want to know what the opponent's doing, so you can get an edge over them. If he's talking about that, but if he's talking about like with like off ball movements, yeah, I do that like shooting workouts, like come off screens, flare outs, and all that. So it's like but I don't know which one he was talking about. Quentin was talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Red, Braylon, with the off ball work.
Yeah.
James Lewis on YouTube said he should be exciting season. Ashley Cullen coming with some stuff right now, yo. What advice would you give to young players about their relationship off the court? Girls, what protection conversations or boundaries have you or should be talked about? Marcus, we didn't expect all that, but you go crazy. Marcus, Red, Mike, y'all thinking?
Man, you know me. I'm gonna keep it simple. Keep the main thing, brother. Yeah. This is where you determine who wants to play basketball. It's simple for me.
Yeah.
What's going to align you with the lifestyle that you want? Dating somebody and laying up, or putting the work in now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep. We ain't gonna sit up here and say, "Well, you guys, brother, look." Everybody on here can say that they didn't have a girl when it was cool. I ain't picking nothing other than the main thing. I put too much time for y'all for right now. Do y'all plan on going to play basketball in college?
Yeah,
definitely.
There's gonna be 1 million girls. There's gonna be 1 million girls.
2 million.
I'm not saying don't have one, but she needs to be in the gym with you. She needs to be going over her plans like you're going over your plans. Like it can't be just a motherfucker riding your tail. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. But it starts by you first, though. So if basketball is your end all be all, one, understand that everybody's not going to make it. So if you're already like focused on something else, you just took your mind off the main thing.
Yeah.
I understand everybody wants love and y'all in the social media, y'all content creators and mugs going on yachts and boats and popping. Brother, handle your business first. I'm telling you now, if you handle your business, whatever you want to do, you'll be able to do it. Tenfold. That's the advice I get. Simple as that.
Yeah, you don't necessarily need to be in a rush to be in a relationship, especially at this age. Because like you say, as you go up, man, women are always gonna be there. Girls is always gonna be there. You're always gonna be able to have that opportunity to have a woman and all that stuff. I would say, and I'm not gonna put this person out there, but the guy that I know, I've seen him. He used to come to LA Fitness every day, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning. He at LA Fitness working. He's a pro. This is a guy that's a pro basketball player.
Exactly who
you know who was there? You know who was there with him? His woman, his girl. His girl was in there rebounding for him. She was in there rebounding for him. He's shooting 400-500 shots. His girl. So it was like if it's not on that type of time, you really don't need to have it that serious at this point, because your goals and your goals and your ambitions should be kind of aligned with each other. And that's just as you mature, like this comes from somebody being married. You want to have the same type of outlook and mindset on life. And at 16, 17 years old, you're not going to, most times, 9 out of 10, you're not going to really find that. So it's like you got, and then if you are doing those things, like, hey, we talking about, I don't know how serious we're going to get, but we are talking about having sex and stuff like that. Yeah. Protect yourself. Because you add in more responsibility that is, one, not necessary for you to take on at this point in your life. You know what I mean? You got a lot of life to live, a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things you want to do. Don't make that harder for yourself, just by being reckless. So that's the advice I would give.
Well, obviously, those distractions are a gap from where you are and where you want to be. So, obviously, cutting out the social media and all that kind of stuff, you just got to make sure that your circle is tight, your habits, everything you do. It's a cleanse. For me, I'm a living proof of it. My Facebook social media wasn't the best when I was in high school. And as an adult, it sucks. I lost a whole scholarship off of Facebook posts of me calling a young lady out her name. Literally. Florida golf coach took their scholarship off me, and they went to the tournament that year. I want to say it was 2011, 2012, but they took the offer off the table because of my social media post. So it's real. Like that's the distractions, stuff that P just said is not necessary. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, and I don't even want to turn into a tangent because we got 30, 40 minutes talking about something else. But my thing is, I was talking to Coach Rico, the Chicago coach, about like profile pictures. I'm sorry, athletes. My biggest pet peeve is when you got like this thuggish profile picture, whether it's a gun in the picture, whether it's your dreads over your head and you're looking down. It's like, yo, who you want to be? Like, who you want to be? And I think that's the biggest thing, that the image that as young black men and young men in general that we don't think about is like our future. And to get where we're trying to go, you got to figure out where you're going. So that's the biggest thing. Reg, what about you? If you got anything.
No, I think y'all hit it on the head. My main thing is that I know we talked about the ladies, but the homies too.
The homies. That's what I was getting.
I mean, my generation, and I graduated in 2008, we had a lot of good players who could have been D1, but they didn't make it, or they were D1 and they didn't go as far as they wanted to because of the homies. And it's that survivor's remorse. It's knowing that you're about to make it to somewhere that a lot of your homies can't even see. A lot of them can't even see the vision or even understand or comprehend where you're trying to go. So not being afraid to have those boundaries and letting people, stay where they at. You might have to come back for them if you want to, but we can't allow nobody to mess up the mission. And the mission is keeping the main thing. And I think after that, it'll be easier for you to understand boundaries. Like it'll be easy for you to identify who's disrupting that mission because they ain't aligned with your goals. So the women, but the homies too, because I think the homies is the ones that give you that feeling of survivor's remorse, like you leaving them. Like you got to do it for them, or you got to bring them along, or you got to give them some money when you make it, or you got to put them on with this chick or whatever. And you don't really have to.
Yeah, brother.
1,000. But moving on, great answer, great question. I appreciate that. Quinn, I mean, conditioning, getting stronger, preparing your body to overtime. If you just go all out and living in the gym because of the college level, it's way different than high school. And I see some kids think it's talent is only the thing that they need to make it happen. That's not true because talent in basketball these days is unbelievable.
Oh yeah, we answered that already.
Yeah. Jane Lewis, what is one thing you're looking to improve on the court in verse last year? They answered that already. If you're trying to go back, they'll check that out. Antoine or Billy, my boy Sean is focused on the sport. The girls will be there. Focus on the main thing because taking on a second person character can bleed into yours. It clouds your vision. Stay the course. Shout out to that. Mike 100. Irby, again, being an elite basketball player, you're going to have to sacrifice a lot of things. It's going to be hard, but the goal at the end of the rainbow is amazing. The company you keep, share this video. All right, moving on. Paul Pierce made headlines after LeBron James went on the show, went on mind of the game with Steve Nash and KD, talking about LeBron gave KD his flowers about being one of the best scorers out there, if not the greatest. And Paul Pierce took flack and he decided to make up his own. You dig? And do I have a clip on that? I think I do. It's what he said.
Pierce or Michael Jordan? I can score more ways than Michael Jordan. Paul Pierce or Allen Iverson? I can score more ways than Allen Iverson. Paul Pierce or Kevin Durant? That's a close one too. I think I got a little more post game than Kev. We got a lot of the same arsenal, but I got him a little bit. Paul Pierce or Steph Curry? Oh yeah, I can do more offensively than Steph. Paul Pierce or James Harden? My midi is better than James. My post game is better than James. Even on threes, going to the rack, Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce or T-Mac? Now that one was close. Wow. Man, T-Mac is amazing. He can post up. He can do a lot of things down screen, off the dribble. Damn. I got to the line more than him. I'll take him more. Last one, Paul Pierce or LeBron James? This is not even a conversation.
Yo, to say it's not a conversation blew me.
Turn it off. Turn it off. Let him say that. Don't even. That gotta be AI.
Hey, start with the youngest first. Is Paul Pierce the best scorer ever, or is he tripping?
Who you want to start with, me?
Hey, I mean,
don't matter.
I don't know. He was saying. I feel like he was just trying to figure out anything to put himself. Like this has to be. it had to be some type of like humor going on. Like he was trying to, I don't know.
You see how he hesitated on T-Mac because he know T-Mac. He know T-Mac personally. He ain't gonna say, but nah, man, that's real delusion. Like that's real delusion. I like his confidence though, but like Stephen Curry, man, come on, bro. I don't think so. Got to be AI. Got to be AI.
You're wrong. You just wrong.
I like that short, simple, sweet. He wrong.
Yeah, he definitely delusional. I don't even know if he a better scorer than any of the people that was on there.
Yeah, definitely had to be trolling. I don't know.
I mean, he's a great player, but I don't
think he's that caliber with.
Right.
And I feel like he was undercredited James Harden's mid-range game because he got the floater in the mid-range, and I think as James Harden got older, he showed that he'll come off the screen and hit the pull-up. Like
he is nothing compared to.
He's not just hitting the.
He is nothing compared to Houston Rockets Harden. I don't know why.
T-Mac and KD, that's
nah.
I
don't think KD won.
And I go like Paul Pierce. He was young. His highlights was nice. He was nice when he was young, but younger Paul Pierce. But as he got older,
Hey, I'm gonna ask y'all a question, y'all. What was his nickname? While y'all playing with that man, like what was his name? What was his name?
Playoff Pierce.
Hey, what the truth?
He said playoff Pierce.
Hey, look. I'm gonna say this.
The truth thought he was better than the answer. I don't know about that one.
To be honest with y'all, the 3-ball, everybody can shut that down to Steph Curry. Now he made some claims. I think he does have a better mid-range game than James Harden, though. I shoot better than James Harden.
I feel like he's
doing a lot. But as far as back to the basket, I give him the ball over LeBron. I get on a fade. I give him the ball over LeBron. I'm just saying. I take it and I'm watching Paul Pierce. Like he ain't say he the greatest. We talking about scoring what he did. That's what he do. That's what he do.
He's not the greatest.
I mean, that's what KD do. He scored.
Okay.
Verbatim, he was a stretch for KD.
Verbatim, he didn't say the greatest, but the greatest scorers ever. We say Jordan or KD or Kobe, and he said he better than them. So that means he the greatest.
He tweet. But
he got a better score than Jalen.
And I'm one of the people that I think Paul Pierce don't get the credit. He don't get the credit he deserves as far as how good he was. Because when he finally got a team around him, he was past his prime. He was still pretty good, but when KG and Ray Allen got there, he was past his prime. Paul Pierce was nice. But bro, to say you could score in more ways than Michael Jordan, you tripping. To say you was a better scorer than KD, you tripping. To say you was to even say you was a better scorer, either close to T-Mac, you tripping. But I feel like they need LeBron tomorrow. It ain't even a debate. Come on, bro. Like it was obviously trolling. It had to be trolling. He couldn't be serious about that. But Paul Pierce was a really, really good scorer. Like Paul Pierce could score at all 3 levels. You know, back to the basket. He's shooting the 3, the mid-range. Man, he got to that elbow. It was a bucket. If he got to that elbow, it was a bucket.
Game winners.
Yeah, he had game, but he definitely was
real quick.
He had to be
before we go to Red, shout out my boy Bryce. He got a flight in the morning, but we appreciate him for being on here. Hope we can get you on here another time. I hope you have a great season. I hope you have a safe flight.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, man.
See you guys.
So Bryce,
love. So Reg, is Paul Pierce the best scorer ever, or is he tripping?
Bro, he tweaking, bro. I really ain't got nothing for Paul Pierce, man. Ain't no reason to even keep. I don't even want to entertain that, bro.
Yeah. At this point, for me, I think he's I think he's trolling. I mean, he in the space he does that. Paul Pierce was a hell of a scorer. I'll give him LeBron. I'll give him. I forgot the other 2 people. I'm not giving you MJ. I'm not giving you KD. I'm not giving you Harden. I'll give him Steph.
You give him AJ.
I mean, I feel like he got more of a
more versatile.
So this is my thing. To his point, I'm not. You know, his point was I can do more than Steph. That's a fact.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen Steph.
Hit me out.
Look over the left. You can't compare that. You can't even.
If I show you,
that's what we talking.
We understand that because Shep, like, yes, he can shoot the three from 95 feet, 94 feet. Do y'all know that when he's inside that lane, he's a lethal threat too? Like mid-range is good. Layups going like after you left. No slouch in the mid-range.
I feel like as like because Curry's style in a way, he's not on the ball. Like he's not that point guard as much anymore. So I feel like we've lost the sense of him like being a primary ball handler. So I feel like that changes like the way people see Steph. You see him just running off screens, and here now I might come off a screen, drive, and penetrate. So I feel like people have lost the vision of what Steph Curry really got.
No,
I feel like though
it's debatable. It's just how you want to look at it.
I feel like though, low key though, I feel like Jalen Brunson a better scorer than Paul Pierce. If we talking about posting up, we talking about mid ranges, we talking about all around. Jalen Brunson does that.
That's why they here, Pete. I'm Pete. Hey, Pete, that's why they here, man. Relax, man. You're killing them, but I love it. Hey, stop, Pete. Pete, no, Mike, no, we're not doing that. That's their opinion. We riding. But I will say for me, I look at Steph as the greatest shooter of all time, not the greatest scorer. He can score, but he's the greatest shooter. I don't think he's the greatest scorer. We're gonna move on from that one because Pete's about to lose this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, moving on, man. Chris Paul was on a Chris Paul was on a podcast talking to Jamil. I forgot her name. I forgot her name. Who?
Jamil Hill.
Jamil Hill, and she asked him a question about his longevity in retiring. That's what he had to say.
Though you are playing at a high level, that you're in the twilight of your NBA career.
Yeah.
So, how much longer do you intend to play?
At the most, a year. I just finished my 20th season, which is a blessing in itself. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, Chris Paul, I think he was drafted in 2005. 2005, he came in the Hornets team. He's the epitome of a point guard. He kept it going. He kept being a point guard alive. With that being said, obviously this might be his last year. How pivotal or how big was Chris Paul into being one of the best point guards in the game?
So for me, just yesterday, I seen something on IG, and it was a statistic showing like his impact. Like in every team he's gone to, he's increased their win percentage. Like he's just a winner. Like maybe he might not have got that championship, but like he's a winner still.
Mm-hmm. What makes me so sad about this topic is like he was so close. He was so close and to get him a ring before retirement. And now he got to go down as one of the greats who's never got a ring. And I feel like, but I do feel like Chris Paul is one of them point guards that every team needs. Like, if he go to your team, he's obviously is just gonna make your team morale way better. Like, he's gonna make every single player better. He's gonna make your star player shine way more. He made Devin Booker look like a GOAT. Like, he made his team look way better. I feel like, yeah, that's just what I really feel like.
Yeah, Chris Paul definitely a dog, especially Hornets early. Chris Paul and Clippers. Chris Paul. Dog, definitely was crazy. Definitely makes the team better. All around point guard that you need. Like definitely. Now I say if he never got hurt, I say they would beat the Warriors that year. I feel like they was gonna.
When they 3-1, what was this?
And if they didn't miss all those threes in a row,
they missed like 17 threes.
Paul Pierce would have made a mid-range. You know what I'm saying?
But Chris Paul mid-range game is. He got
his is elite. For sure.
Like
Mike P. Reg, what y'all think?
I like CP, man. I think it's unfortunately, man, because we like the point guard role is Ja Morant, LaMelo Ball. Like these are not traditional. So Chris Paul might get swept under the rug too easily moving forward. I don't like that because I know how this world is. What have you done for me lately? You looking at him now, you looking like he was good. And it's like, he just told you he did 20 seasons. Let's see your best player, all these young dudes, let's see them go 20 seasons of doing it at a high level. We're like, bro, we gotta, and this is why the ring shit bothers me.
With under 2 turnovers.
This is why the ring shit bothers me because I'm picking him over a lot of y'all starting guards. As far as if I got a team and I need a point guard that's gonna score, do this, like CP in there, man. And I don't think he's gonna get I don't think he's gonna get his credit, man. 10, 15 years from now, I don't think he's gonna get his credit.
Cause that's why I definitely say he's still a winner. Like, despite not having a ring, like he's just made teams better. Like, just that's winning. Like he brings wins to any franchise he goes to.
Was they scared to let him go play with Kobe now? Let's talk about it. They scared to let CP go play with Kobe?
They vetoed the trade.
That's a sore spot.
I know I was.
I'd be terrified too.
If he goes over there, are we?
Yeah, they get one for sure.
For sure.
They get one for sure.
For sure.
Damn, that's tough, CP.
Man, Chris Paul made every center he's played with catch a bag. Like every center he's played with has looked way better, way better than what they ultimately look like when he's not playing. He made Tyson Chandler look good, DeAndre Jordan look good, David West look good,
DeAndre Ayton,
or no, what's the name? No, David West.
West. Yeah, everybody's looked good with this dude.
That's tough, man. That's a real PG, man. Shout out CP3, man.
Yeah. Pete. Oh yeah. Pete, did you just? Yeah.
I mean, just Chris Paul. I mean, to me, he's an all-time great. I wish he would have got a ring.
He's an all-time great. Him, and he continues to make players better. So
yeah.
Yeah. No, your mic went out. You good? You can go now.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Hold on, really quick. I want y'all to answer this. I'm mad I didn't see this when Bryce was in here. Ask the shorties who games they patent theirs after. So, who game did y'all look up to and be like, "Yeah, I want to play like this"?
This is gonna let me know a lot about you, brothers, man.
Hold on. I really got like two.
All right, who the two?
My idol was Carmelo, right? I used to love Carmelo growing up, watched all his film. But lately, I've been trying to really get a post bag and like my fade bag, or just like really being aggressive in the paint. I've been looking at Chris Webber. Like, in the paint, for real, his moves.
Michigan in the building.
How dominant he was as like one of the first stretch fours. For sure.
Okay. I'm
him with a little dribbling.
Just remember, you got a timeout left, King. Braylon, go ahead.
I couldn't lately. I ain't like definitely SGA. I just his pace and his way he move like SGA is tough.
Is that a Canadian? Kind of made me mad, but it's okay.
SGA, you making the mid-range game. SGA, sure.
Not for me.
You do use your body pretty well out there though, so I can see you, my boy.
No, facts.
For me, it's definitely so. Growing up, I always like Russell Westbrook until that was something I wanted to be until I didn't get the uber athleticism. And then, but like another player that I just had fell in love with was Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson, just a guy that could go. And then, but like SGA is somebody I look at too. Maybe I'm not as long, but like his mid-range game, like his ability to create like space, like he plays at good angles, pace, and then like he uses momentum. Like I've been working on getting that bump in the mid-range. I've been sending dudes flying, not even touching them for real. Just that bump.
Watching you more.
Open mid-range.
I was telling the other day. I've been watching you use your body a lot when you play, and that's gonna help a lot. It's gonna help a lot.
Yeah.
Sean is Paul ain't been the same since Benzino them sliced him up. Pay low.
Why you gotta do that?
Oh, he wilding. Jay Banks, bro, I would have said me too. I told y'all, I deluded. Did I told y'all? I told y'all.
That's my boy.
He was trolling for sure. Dwayne, HCT Spring, they too young to evaluate 50-year-olds. Hey man, they're gonna get it how they live. Antoine, he was the truth though. He on crack. Laughing emoji. FP Paul. Oh Lord Jesus. Nah, from my boy Antoine. Paul was the truth, but that brother tweaking. P about to have a migraine. Antoine 20 seasons is crazy. Last of the two CP. Just imagine the Lakers trade that went through when he was in Charlotte. Don't want
Man.
to. Sucks. He's also the president of the Players Union. I like that, Rico. Rico in the trenches with his studies. Okay, I can see the pace with Braylon. This is interesting. Jay Banks is off the chain. A Carter, AI, one of them ones.
AI is the
who you patty your game after nephew. Okay, I already know. So what we got? We got moving on next. NBA Summer League is out here. What NBA rookie are you most excited about watching this upcoming season?
All right,
young fellas, y'all can take it.
So first, I got a team that I'm looking at. I think the Spurs gonna be interesting this year because they got pieces. So like my two is Dylan Harper and Carter Bryant. Dylan Harper, he just a 6'6", 6'7" big point guard. That's nice to have. And then Carter Bryant, that athletic wing that can guard about 1 through 5. And he could shoot it like that. That's a great piece to have. Like those are my two that I'm looking at, and just that team as a whole.
Hey, Javarion Banks kind of give me Herb Jones and Herb Jones. What's my boy from the Rockets? Cam Whitmore. He give me. Yeah, I know. He give me them vibes. If you put them together, he give me them vibes a little bit. What you got, Rico?
Low
what
key,
you
I've been
excited about watching
the
this season?
I low key been looking at the Mavs.
Who they draft?
With the Mavs, I think the Mavs got that steal. They got AD.
No, but what rookie though? But what rookie though?
But the rookie, no, Coop, for sure. You know the Coop.
Right, AJ, you know the
Of course.
No,
I thought y'all already knew that when I said the Mavs.
My fault. He was going in AD, and I was like, hold on.
I'm just saying, as a whole in the team, like if they put it around him in the right way, they're gonna be lethal. They're gonna be the best team.
Real quick for Javarion, get the tweaking. Herb Jones from the Pelicans. Go check it. He straps up and he's athletic. Cam Whitmore.
Is he shooting that thing? Jay starts shooting.
Yeah. No.
Cam Whitmore gonna let that mug go.
No, but Herb Jones a corner lefty though. Corner lefty. But just go watch.
He played for the Pelicans.
Herb Jones, he a lockdown.
And then Cam Whitmore, he ain't showed it yet, but I went to Summer League last year. He got the tools. It just, he's a freak. So Mike,
34-point game.
Yeah. Mike, what rookie you look most excited about watching?
Bruh. To be honest with you, I'm gonna keep it real with you. And it's just off what I just seen the other day. And Pete right, I need to see a little more. But I watched him before because I want to say he played with the Bahamas, and then he played at Baylor. But I watched little Edge Cone, man. He told him up straight up, you worried about me. I'm number 3 pick. I need that.
I thought that video was fake. That's a real video.
Yeah,
that's a real video.
And then I watched the video of his workout. So I do need to see more games, but from what I seen, bro, he ain't friendly, man. I like not friendly players, man. I ain't trying to. I'm number 3. You worried about me, brother? This my thing right now. Fall in line.
Hey, I'm sorry, we got a back chat when we talking about who they play. Like Braylon told my boy Carter, Bugsy Bowl, man.
Nah, because Carter, you always, whenever we playing, you always Muggsy. You be glazed.
Muggsy, definitely. Yeah, growing up, Muggsy was definitely my favorite too. Like, just a dog on defense. Because I also read his book before and a book, The Dunbar Boys. And it's like, so like I learned a lot about Muggsy. And like to find out he did wrestling in high school or whatever too, like I could relate to that. Like just somebody.
I don't normally put our family business out here, y'all, but I had to. P, what rookie you looking forward to seeing?
Ace Bailey. I want to see Ace Bailey. I'm hoping, saying that he wins Rookie of the Year. But I want all of the hype, everything that he kind of went through or he put himself through throughout the draft. I want it to pay off for him. So I'm excited to see Ace Bailey up in Utah.
Reg, I'm gonna let you go, but if you say anything about somebody from France, bro, I'm booting you out of here, bro. Go ahead.
Gee, chill on my Bulls, bro. And I wasn't even gonna go there, but
go ahead.
No, you gotta chill. Noah Nsingwe, that's his name, though. Get his fucking name right,
My bad, brother.
You know what I'm saying? But no, Jeremiah Fears, man. I gotta see him and Derek Queen with New Orleans, man. Hey, yo, Jeremiah Fields is a dog, bro. I need to see that. I need to see him next to Zion. I need to see what that looked like on the fast break. You know?
I don't know why people, maybe because he was shooting a little too much. They talking about he can't shoot. I don't know what people see.
Who? So you stole mine.
They just looking at percent. They looking at percentages.
Yeah. Red stole mine, so I'm gonna just go Walter Clayton. I was gonna say Fears, he's a Chicago kid. Shout out to him for even doing a Simpson Elite video, even talking to the cam for Simpson Elite. So love him because of that. But he is a Chicago kid. But I'm gonna just go Clayton. Hopefully something happens over there to where he can be able to perform and play. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. This topic here, this can go very long. I don't want it to. I need y'all to state y'all 5. You don't got to tell me why you stated your 5. Well, if you do tell me, just kind of, just make it long, but not too long. But what's his name? I gotta see his name because he came out with this list. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Oh,
David Dennis Jr. David Dennis Jr. A-list of the top NBA scorers since 1990. Michael Jordan, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Steph Curry. Rico, who is your top 5 scorers since 1990? If you could think that far, my guy.
Me, Braylon, and Carter was talking about this morning, man. We was briefly going over it. I ain't even gonna lie. And I would have to put like LeBron. Well, do you want to put it in like?
Do you?
All right, for sure. I'm gonna go like LeBron, KD, Carmelo. Gotta go with my guy Carmelo. AI. I gotta say Michael Jordan.
No, you ain't. No, we ain't doing that. Who you 5? Who your 5?
I gotta go Michael Jordan because I gotta show him respect. He laughs though, but I gotta show him Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. We do Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan last, y'all.
We gotta do his respect though, because he's still Michael, but
yeah, he's still Michael. I ain't mad at it. Braylon or Carter?
So my 5 had to be for sure KD and Bron. You can't. This is a list you can't leave Bron off of because like he the all-time leading scorer, and then KD just put it in the basket. Like he's a pure scorer. And then I have to throw James Harden in there because like he showed how elite he is at scoring. Like he could just put it in the basket. And then Michael Jordan because the stats show simply that he done dominated all these years. And then my 5th spot, I can't figure out if it is. I feel like that 5th spot is open for me.
I'm gonna come back to you. I need you to close that. Before Braylon go, I know Rico gotta go. He has some prior obligations to get to. We appreciate you for being on the show, my guy, man. All love, family. He got that purple hue.
I love y'all, man.
That purple hue.
Appreciate you for having me on.
Most definitely. Be smooth, my guy. He got that purple hue. So Braylon, who your top 5?
I'm gonna say like LeBron, obviously, because all time. Like
I love it though. I love it.
And I'm gonna go with KD.
Okay.
For sure. I'm gonna put Mike in there, Jordan, Kobe, and my last one. I want to say. I mean, AI did win 3 scoring titles, so that's not crazy. I'm gonna say AI.
That ain't crazy. You damn so better put that boy in there.
Mike, go ahead.
I gotta hit P.
Man, okay, all right. So you already know. Number one is Mike. Mike is 1. Kobe is 2.
Kobe.
I'm going 3. I want to say KD. LeBron James 4. And as far as the 5th, as far as just pure scores, are we talking about And if we talking about just pure score, not talking about stats, talking about pure score.
No, I don't never want to do the stats because I'm a score. Well, in a sense, I do got stats here, but score that trumps everything. Pure. I'm a bucket, bro. No matter what y'all talking about, you're gonna always mention me first as a bucket. That's why I had to. You're gonna see my list in a minute, but the first thing is bucket. That's it. I ain't thinking about nothing else.
That fifth one, I'm probably. Damn, that's crazy. So if I had to go, if you talking about the stats too, then it's unpopular. Karl Malone. You talking about since '90? Karl Malone.
Second.
Red, you want to go?
Yeah, mine is kind of the same as Peace. So I got Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, KD, but my fifth is Kyrie. Like, if you talking about just giving someone the ball, and just
Kyrie guy, bro. Look at the two young guys. Look at the two young guys. They thought I should have said Kyrie. Look,
bro, if you talking about giving someone the ball with 5 seconds left and just moving, who's gonna stop that? Like, no one's stopping Kyrie, bro. He's top 5.
All right,
Good.
Mike, what you got?
First off, we're going Michael Jeffrey.
Oh, Allen Iverson won 4, Brandon, not 3. That's a lot. Jesus. Go ahead, Meek.
Michael Jordan. Kobe Bryant.
Pacing 13.
Kevin Durant for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go Carmelo, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a damn about no ring. I don't give a. Well, you wanted it over here.
Yeah.
Hey, Melo, come on, man. Oh, ISO Joe, nice.
That's nice.
ISO Joe is nice. Who I say? LeBron. I said Jordan, Kobe, KD, Melo. I love Brian, y'all. I love him. I love to go to all time. I love him.
Yeah, all time.
My fifth. We talking about just giving the ball in the mud. Like it gotta be either Mac. It gotta be Mac or AI. It gotta be Mac or AI for me. I want AI.
So who you go? I need to go AI. All right. I'm with my brother, man. I'm not gonna lie. I got KD, and it's an order. I got KD. I'm sorry, y'all. It's gonna piss Pete finna lose hair right now. KD, James Harden, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson. Obviously, Jordan does have the 8 times of scoring 30 points. KD got 2, James Harden got 3, Kobe got 3.
Scoring title.
And
10 scoring titles.
No, I know that. I'm just talking about just 30 points per game.
8 in a row.
30 points a game. And then Allen Iverson got 4 30 points per game, 5 times. My thing is just KD. We've never seen that. We're never going to see that. The way he scores the basketball, nobody's ever done it like that.
At 7.
James Harden. I'm putting. Listen, I'm not a young guy. I'm putting James over Jordan strictly because of the 3 ball. Strictly because of the 3 ball. All of the areas, this dude was great. All of the areas he was scoring great. Obviously, Kobe and Jordan for me. If you want, flip them. I don't care. Allen Iverson is definitely at my 5th. I don't have LeBron James in there though. Sorry.
So to me, I feel like it's more impressive for a guy if I can get 60 and I'm not shooting threes. That's more impressive to me. It's like, you know where I'm gonna be at, and you still can't stop me. I ain't even got to extend all the way out here. I'm coming right here in this area, and you still can't stop me. I feel like that's more impressive than it's like.
So what's more impressive? A nigga with 5 floors or 2?
But KD don't have those games. He don't have those games where he was exploding for 50, 60 points. He don't have them.
But context, we know he's an efficient guy. He not trying to do that.
Right, and that's not, and that's I feel like
you're gonna knock him shooting great.
But no. That's part of what I don't like about today's game. It's like they're trying to incentivize players for not taking full court shots because like I'm not even gonna take a half court heave because it's gonna mess up my percentage instead of playing the game. You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't play the game. It's like I'm watching my numbers. I'm looking at the stat sheet every time out. I'm okay. Shit, I got 8 shots. All right, I gotta get like instead of playing the game, it's like play the game. Like you know what I'm saying? That's wild to me. And for KD, as good as KD is, I think KD kind of gets overrated because of the potential that he has and the things that he can do, not what he's actually done. It's like, yeah, you got the ability to do this, but what did you actually do? You feel what I'm saying? Like, he don't have those games. When we talk about those scoring guys, he don't have those games when you exploded for 50, 60 points. You don't have them. He just don't have them. He might have, you know what I'm saying? He don't have the games like with a Jordan or even what LeBron has done, even what Kobe has done. He don't have those, but people put him in better scores than those guys. He don't have them. You look at, go ahead.
He ain't on your list?
No, KD is on my list, but I don't think KD is like the best scorer ever. Like when people say, he's like the best scorer ever. No, I don't think so. Because he potentially he could have been, but what he actually did is don't match up. You feel what I'm saying? It's like he got the ability to do it, but it's like you didn't actually do it.
Okay.
And then if you did, it was like maybe for a season, but he still didn't have those games. When we talking about like even off the top of your head, you don't know, most people you won't know what was KD's career high. You don't know it, but all those other guys, I can tell you. I can tell you Kobe. I can tell you LeBron. I can tell you Michael Jordan. You know, I can tell you Melo. But he don't have those games. It was like, man, it was just a heat. It was just a heat check. Like now I was hot and I'm pulling it. It's like, well, I get my 20 shots and then I'll just stop.
55 with the Nets.
But my thing is Melo never averaged 30 for a career. So like if we talking that's the stat. So
Melo not in my top.
No, I know, but I'm saying that when you mentioned that you can remember his outbursts, all that, but it's like he never averaged 30 for a season.
That's true.
Like Kevin William Durant, I think that's his middle name.
William Durant is crazy.
It's Wayne,
him too. Shout out Wayne. Let me read some of these comments real quick before we move on. Obviously my boys are ISO Joe, Eddie McGrady, Shaq, Big Shot Horry, he tripping. Tommy, MJ, LeBron, Kobe, KD, AI, Eddie, AJ, you out your motherfucking mind. Antoine, Shaq, MJ, Kobe, AI, LeBron, Pete growing gray hairs as we speak. Shaq, Westbrook, never mind. Jay Tanner, Melo, Kobe, MJ, AI, KD. I'm not putting KD over Mike or Kobe. 32 for KD. That's his career high? No, that's cap.
No, you're talking about season high. Season high for a season.
Oh yeah. Shaq, I'm crying.
He shot, is this the most shots he ever shot? 19 to 28 from the field, 8 or 10 from the 3, 9 of 11 from the free throw. Is that the most shot attempts he ever took?
You talking about KD?
Yeah. If he takes that.
But we also got to add the context that and it's his fault. This is not but I'm just saying it's just context. He joined the Golden State Warriors. So in kind of his prime, where he probably would have went bonkers shooting a lot of shots, he playing with Steph, Clay, and Draymond.
You think? I don't think that's his
I can't give you that, ASAP.
I don't think that's his game.
I can't give you that.
That was only for 3 years.
Oh, I thought it was 4. Okay.
He played 3, but 3.
Javarion, what's your 5, man? Go ahead, brother. Drop it in the chat.
Yeah, 37 high. What the fuck?
I got a crazy guy. It's not necessarily just him, but he not in the top 5. I don't think he like top 10, but like J.R. Smith with a grenade.
Bro, that's how I feel like. That's how I'm gonna give Javarion, AJ.
Hold on, my boy Zell said young cats ain't listening to what P said. He could score in more ways than some of those cats he was compared to. I don't remember where that was gonna go. Lil D from the Gold, not gonna lie, they making it to the league. I know we had comments. Okay, so that's it from the ground. But what'd you say, Mike?
Shit, I forgot what we was talking
about. No, it wasn't. No, you just said something about KD.
About Javarion and being J.R. Smith.
Oh, J.R. Smith for sure. I was giving him that. But is this the most shots KD shot? 28 attempts? Has he ever shot over 30 shots?
I think
no, and that's the problem, Mike. That's KD's problem is that we have left too many games saying, damn, we wish he would have took more shots tonight.
No, for sure.
He has too many of those games on his resume where you're like, man, we needed him to take 30 if he had to.
That's why I didn't put Brian on my everybody I named getting them up, Jack. We gonna down this.
But see the difference, between him and LeBron though is like, LeBron might not have took all those shots, but I'm conducting the offense. I got 14 assists. You know what I'm saying? It's like KD, you're out here to score. Your role is to score. It ain't like you out here facilitating. That's just my kind of my issue with him. If I had to nitpick, of course he is one of the greatest scorers of all time.
You're right.
But that also just shows how KD just fit in anywhere. That's why the Rockets are good.
True.
Great basketball player.
He just gonna fit in, do what he got to do.
He went for 37 shots against the Bucks. 23 for 37.
That was in the playoffs. That was in that playoff game,
I
wasn't
think, yeah.
Game 7, Game 6.
Yeah, that's that overtime game where he put his foot on the line.
17 and 10.
Game 5.
49. That's what I said. 49.
Game 5, sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
Before we
he got to pull him up.
Shonda said AI MJ ISO Joe Bean 1 2 3 4. Who the fifth?
No.
AJ. Oh, yeah, AI MJ ISO Joe Bean. Need one more. J Banks said MJ Kobe Curry. MJ Kobe Curry KD Kyrie. That ain't bad, man.
Ain't bad. I
watch college basketball, not NBA. I love to hear that. Before we get to our lag segment, which is my favorite one, rank these scenarios. Pete kind of already mentioned it, but the unsuccessful end of period Heaves has now been claimed that pretty much. Do I got this pulled up here? Oh, let me remove that. As tested during the 2024-2025 NBA G League season and in effect for all the 2025 NBA Summer Leagues, an unsuccessful end of period heave will be recorded as a team, not individual missed field goal attempt when all the following criteria are met. The missed field goal attempt took place within the final 3 seconds of the first 3 periods of a game. The missed field goal attempt was a shot from behind the outer edge of the center circle, extended approximately 36 feet from the basket, as shown below. All right, so pretty much, guys, how are we feeling about this rule? I'm starting with you, P. You was already on it. How are we feeling about this rule, P?
I don't like it. I don't like it because it's like we got to incentivize everything as far as for these new players, this player nowadays to actually play the game. Like it's like you got to be incentivized to take a shot. There's like, man, we've been doing that since kids. Like, what if I care if it counts for a field goal attempt or not? Like, just it's nasty to me. It's like one of those things like almost like the All-Star game where it's like, man, we got to incentivize y'all and change it up because y'all won't play hard. Like, I don't like it.
I agree.
Go ahead, Mike.
I'm looking at it like, my nigga, how often are you heaving the ball? You just heaving? Niggas just heaving. You messing up your percentage that bad by shooting one heave? You shouldn't be shooting shots then.
Facts, Mike. I'm with you on that one.
Bro, but think about it. What? Peyton Pritchard might be the only one that's heaving, and he consistently.
Him and Reeves.
Yeah.
Oh, and Pazinski.
But to P's point, man, and this is where like, bro, this is where we can't throw rocks and hide our hand. I love our generation of basketball, bro, but I can say it's too much for niggas, man. Y'all get paid millions, bro. Play hard in the All-Star game. It should have never went past East and West, bro. It should have never went past East and West. We shouldn't be doing this little weird shit like y'all East, y'all West. If you choose the West is heavy, it is what it is. Like, why do we gotta keep changing shit though? Next thing you know, they're gonna lower the damn rims. And we could.
No, they don't know. But I'm not gonna say that. Okay.
Red. Easing all type of goofy shit. I'm sorry, man. I'm sick of it.
Red, go ahead.
No, I'm agreeing with my boys, man. Like, I just feel like we just making unnecessary rules. Like, you're not really heaving the ball up that many times in the NBA game. But the question for me is like, who complaining about this though? Like, I want to talk to that person. Like, who? Like, how many NBA players is like going to the league office? Like, we got to take this off our stats.
I feel like it's the league watching the games and seeing players just dribble it out and not shoot it. Like at halftime or in their quarter, they just dribble it and don't shoot it. Don't even put up an attempt.
If you notice, LeBron James started doing that. LeBron started doing that 4 years ago. And I never like. I used to wonder like why he do it so late. It'll be 0, 2, 1, and then he shoot. I'm like, why he? But then I realized that he's doing it on purpose. He's not trying to get a shot up no more, like he used to do when he was younger. But stupid. Carter, Braylon, when y'all got one, when y'all got something,
I feel it's just a unnecessary rule change. Like, what's it gonna do? Just
I feel
max,
and like
even 2 times at max, you even 2 times.
And it's like, does it like it? Is it hurting your percentage that much? Like, are you like y'all brought up, like Peyton Pritchard, he doing it consistently.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nobody else want to take that chance. Like, it's just pointless.
Braylon, what you think?
Yeah, like what y'all said. I mean, you never shoot that shot that many times. Besides, you got a couple guys that do it, but it's like, it's not going to hurt your percentage that bad when they all come down to the end of the season for it to be like, oh, if I never shot this or that heave and missed it, my percentage. So it really don't affect the game. Like it shouldn't matter. Like you should keep the rule. That's a stupid rule to me.
Yeah. I'm trying to give them grace. Like, okay, what about the little 3-2-1 bombs when somebody's just over dribbling and they hit you at the last second? I'll give you that. You set me up. But that's inside the court still. We talking about down there, man. That's a stupid rule.
I'll be that guy. I'll rock with it. In a sense of as a fan of the game, they're not shooting that motherfucker no more. So putting this in, they're gonna shoot it more. I want to see if you're gonna make the shot. Add a little bit more exciting to the game. I mean, goddamn, get it up. Then on top of that, it don't mess up nothing for you. So it's a win-win. I mean, at the end of the day, to y'all point, like, what does it do? 1,000% agree. I'm looking at it from a standpoint of like, I want to see more heat. They're not doing it. So I rock with the move because you're gonna make them do it. That's the only reason why I'm saying I rock with it. It's gonna make them heat the ball. I mean, it just
the last person that heaved on us, AJ.
Chicago. No, I know. I ain't Hey, Red sent me a video, man. I ain't like that video. I used it against his ass though when they lost to Miami.
Quick story though. Quick story. Me and Red's talking. My boy Red, we talking about this shit. We always bet on the Bulls and the Lakers and when Brian played the Bulls. And we chopping it up, and Red's got this little man, bro. It's over with, Mike. Man, how much I'm gonna give you? Finna send me my money there. I say, Red, no, bro. Like I done seen crazy. He like, nah, man. This man, he the ball. And it go in, bro.
He hold it.
Fair point though. Let's see if they shoot it more though. They gonna definitely shoot it now though.
Okay. I hope so. And then the last segment of the day, which is my favorite one. I mean, obviously I knew that the younger guys had to leave earlier, but I wish they could have been there for this one. But rank these scenarios. All right. The young guys, you guys go first. Bench, start, and cut.
All right. I gotta start SGA for sure. And then man, as a Lakers fan, like, yeah, Luka cool. I feel like he messing up my flow with the Lakers. But like it's like hard to pass on Luka.
I can't pull it up, Vic. I
might have to bench Luka and cut Ant.
Ooh.
Braylon, I know you starting SGA, King.
Yeah, I'm starting SGA for sure, but I'm gonna disagree with you, Carter. I gotta go with Ant. He a dog. I ain't gonna lie. I need Ant.
Damn, Carter, he disagree with you, Carter. What you gonna do about that?
I understand why, because like Luka, his defense, his effort, like as a Lakers fan, like seeing his effort at time, like it makes me like I thought, yeah, like it just frustrates me. Like I really thought the Mavs won that trade. Like sadly they couldn't stay healthy, but like I feel like that trade just made their team like so much more well-rounded. And even now, especially getting the first pick, adding Cooper Flag to that, and you still got your two bigs, Derek Lively and Gafford. Like I could see, like I might have to bench Ant too though. Like I might have to cut Luka. I don't know, like.
Nobody remembered this though. I was not that happy when we got Luka because you got to remember, I'm a LeBron fan and not a Lakers fan. People got to remember that. So I don't care about your timeline. The way the Lakers was playing, I was like, it's like, okay, we got him, but I wasn't one of those dudes running around here like Luka. Like it was like, oh shit, like we're gonna have to see it. The playoffs happening. Hold on, Mike. Answer, man. Get to your. Just
so we clear. I know he messed up the Lakers, but what happened? Did they not do nothing last year?
They did, brother. We talking about the team.
Mike, each year is a new year, man. We're not doing that last year.
So. Your boy just got put out and he folded. I'm going SGA, Luka, and get rid of number 5.
I'm with you.
What are you talking about?
I'm with you.
Make it that
Red, so you agree with that hole you did right there?
And listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. The only reason I'm agreeing with that is because I saw Ant-Man look confused out there in the playoffs when he was getting double teamed. Luka already know what to do. He gonna put you on the post. He gonna look over his right or left shoulder, and if you bring that help, he dot in that corner. It's all day. So I gotta go Luka.
He gonna
Sure.
look over that left or right shoulder. I love it,
Hey,
Red. P,
look,
who you
go
got?
scoot on your ass.
I'm of course I'm starting SGA.
Y'all respectful today.
This is tough. This is tough. Man, starting SGA. Man.
Be smart, P. I know you're a smart man. I know you're a smart man.
I'm look, so and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I'm making this decision. I'm starting SGA. I'm benching Luka. I'm gonna cut Ant-Man. Only because look. Only because I've seen Luka perform at a high level in the playoffs, and I've seen him beat teams that they probably shouldn't have beat. Only because he was the main factor. They couldn't stop him. I seen him do it in the bubble when they play. Who's that?
Clippers them there?
The Clippers.
Cooking them.
I seen him do it after that. I seen him when they got to the finals. They probably shouldn't have got to the finals. I just need Ant-Man to make that next step. I need Ant-Man to make that next step. So respectfully, I'm cutting Ant-Man.
Y'all got me in a bind, Joe. I'm gonna go SGA starting. No. I'm gonna start Ant-Man, and I'm
what you on, bro?
I'm a bench SGA, and I'm gonna go
What's
ahead.
the next scenario?
He tweaked.
Hey man.
Hey, Sam, you asked me one time, you said, Reg, you want to win or you want to lose? What we out here for? And Ant-Man, the only person that ain't took his team to the finals. What we doing?
Your boy out here like
I don't need him to finish the game. You feel me? SGA coming off that bench, baby. It's over with. And I got 2 defenders. You ain't picking on nobody.
To have Luka and SGA though.
Hey man, it's not a right or wrong answer, man. Unless it's just like the next one gonna be right or wrong. Let me get to the comments really quick. Ron Mercer, Bobby Sir, Ricky Davis. Hey, come on, Jeff McGinnis. That's a name, yo. Jeff McGinnis is a name.
This guy here.
All right, this is this what he's talking about the Heaves, Antoine. This is a bet in Las Vegas rule. So if they make the shot, does it go down as a team point?
It goes to players point. They get credit for it.
He being funny.
Yeah.
Nah, Mo, yeah, you know what it is. They both get it. Sean is the winner of the All-Star game should determine home court for W or E if both teams are at least in the top 3 record-wise. Sean is kind of like baseball.
Yeah.
Tommy, the All-Star game sucks. I need to put it back like it used to be. Antoine is hurting that Vegas money. I couldn't click that link, my guy, but I'll check it out and I'll discuss it on the next pod. Appreciate you though. Vic, what's your take on this? Oh, y'all know if you pull it up. Super random, by the way. Appreciate you. Jay Banks, start SGA, bench Ant, cut Luka. Sean to start Luka, bench SGA, Ant, cut SGA, Lakers in 6. Damn. We didn't need him last season. Eddie, start SGA, bench Ant, cut Luka. You know when Luka looks lost, our defense every possession. On defense every possession.
That kills me every time.
But he ain't the only one on my see the Lakers.
Austin Reed be looking lost too.
And LeBron be looking lost.
It is a video. It is a video of Taurean Prince literally telling Rui before it happens, "Go up there. I got the drop." And this nigga stays there and they hit an open.
I was gonna say. So what I'm saying is LeBron, Luka, Reeves, and Rui be having last. And all of them start, and they all 5 starters.
But we not gonna act like and SGA finna come in there and do something on that same team. The defense is the defense.
Y'all heard me. Trade all of them. Y'all know what I be saying. Trade all of them.
Let the whole team restart.
Keep running, man. We outside.
This dude did walk around my stadium. Give me Luka, bench SGA, cut Ant. Oh yeah. Ant-Man was talking crazy after they won in 5.
Like it's 5.
Yeah. Ant, Eddie Ant, Antoine, start Luka, bench SGA, cut Ant. Read the comments. He's me on my ass. Jay Tanner, Ant, bench SGA, Ant, bench SGA, cut Luka. Start SGA, bench Ant, cut Luka. All right, here go another start, bench, cut. Start with the young fellas.
They cutting the future MVP is crazy.
Young fellas, who y'all got? Carter, who you got, Carter?
Man, I don't know. I think you gotta go. You might have to start Shaq. They say he's the most dominant. I don't know. You might have to just start Shaq.
I look like 1999 though. Go ahead.
Start Shaq. Bench Olajuwon. Cut Duncan.
That's not bad. It's not bad. Braylon, what you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely start Shaq, and then Tim got a nice mid-range game, but I'm gonna go with the Dream. I'm gonna go with Hakeem.
Okay. Mike, who you got?
Love you like a brother, Timmy, man. Love you like a brother. I'm going Shaq. Olajuwon and then Timmy got a roll, man. Timmy nice though, but it depends on who my team is too.
Yeah.
But it's
we ain't doing that. You just you doing it. Look at Eddie. I don't want to answer. He out of pocket. Pete, who you got?
If we talking about at the peak, at the absolute peak,
I'm going off for the jerseys. So this look like Hakeem a little bit older. It look like a prime.
Well,
all right. Do peak.
Yeah, if it's at the peak, I'm
keep it simple.
Shit, I might start Olajuwon, bench Shaq, cut Tim Duncan.
Okay, ain't mad at that. Go ahead, Rich.
I'm the same with P. I'm starting to Dream, benching Shaq, and cutting Timmy.
Okay, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna start Shaq. I'm gonna bench Olajuwon, and then I'm gonna cut Timmy. Timmy, you a dog, bro. I'm sorry. This is no disrespect to you whatsoever, bro.
Tim Duncan is a great.
Timmy, I gotta let you go, man. Timmy Paolo's like a book. Gotta let you go.
We got two more to go. Let me read some of this real quick though. Sean did start Shaq, bench the Dream, cut Timmy. This is outright nasty by my boy Eddie. He said, I don't want to answer. You disgusting, Eddie. Jay Tanner start Shaq, bench Timmy. Ooh, cut the Dream. That footwork gonna get you out of there, my boy. Jay Bay, bro, I was not watching basketball this time. Whatever, bro. Jay Lewis, Dream, Shaq, Duncan. Shout out to you being on YouTube, my boy. Appreciate that. Tommy started Shaq, bench the Dream, cut Duncan. Or alive. Hey, Jay, man.
That's my thing, man.
Not wrong, no. I wouldn't.
Hey, I ain't mad at him for that though.
I'm gonna give him
P, on this one, I'm letting you go first. Ready for
go? Let me see what this about.
I'm gonna give a shout out to James Lewis. That's my uncle for watching. Thank you.
Oh, okay. All right.
Shout out to Jay Lewis, man.
Appreciate you, huh?
Okay. P, who's winning this game? The Dream Team or the what are they? Avengers?
The Avengers.
Who winning, P? This ain't no, and don't say in a prime. This is the year.
2024. If we look about this five right here,
2024.
Look at this.
I ain't like that. I ain't like how easy that was. That kind of disappointed my.
No, but look, bro. You don't have no center out there. They got Charles Barkley playing.
No, P. Just the team. It's
a
team, not the
the 92 team. Bro,
I don't know why Barkley started.
I'm still look. So I'm still gonna go with probably the 2024 team because they were younger. They were just all around younger. The best two players you're talking about, of their era, Bird and Magic wasn't even barely playable for real. But Bird wasn't playable at all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still gonna go the 2024 team because the way that they did the roster with this team was more like we're structuring a basketball team at every position. Yeah. That 92 team was like, hey, we're just gonna go get the best players because we ain't had pros playing and I don't know how many long. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go 2024 with that because they were a more structured basketball team. I feel like I could put together a 92 team better with those players better than what they put together. If you was putting it together how they put the 2024 team together.
Reg, who you got?
I'm going 2024. Like P said, like you can't even play Bird back then. His back was done, and Magic was old. I think 2024 just got more athleticism out there. They're gonna run them boys off the court. I ain't gonna hold you.
I mean, well, I won't say prime because Brian obviously not in his prime, but they more so active still, so understandable. Mike, what you thinking?
I lost out on $4,700 off 20.
Off 20.
Steph Curry made 95 threes and 30 seconds. Bro, I'm gonna be flip this. They'll beat the dog shit out that 1992 team.
Braylon, who you got?
Yeah, I got 2024.
Carter, who you got?
Yeah, I got the Avengers too. You know, the Dream Team, like they probably Thanos, but shoot, the Avengers came out on top still.
You ain't wrong.
I gotta see the comments on this.
Shout out to Instagram. My boy Coach Aaron Simpson is in the building. Professional UFC fighter. All the time. If you tried to Google me, I never popped up. He popped up. He followed me on the gram like 13 years ago. Junior college. He was always respectful. He always chopped it up with me. UFC fighter Aaron Simpson, professional, is in the building. He in there. Let's go. My guy, appreciate you. For me, I'm going the Avengers. I mean, just off the strength of they're more so in their prime than others. But Jay Banks said 2024.
Oh,
bro,
hold on.
Come on.
7 games here. So can I get a real? What's the score? What's the record? In 7 games?
It's in 6 or 5.
4-2.
Oh yeah, 4. I might say a gentleman sweep.
4-2.
Who get game 1?
I feel like 4-2 because one of those games might gonna go off about 45. At least one. And it's you know, at least one of them.
You don't think? Curry might neutralize that 45.
2024 getting game 1. They the Dream Team. I don't think they ready for what Curry was gonna do though.
I mean, neither.
So the game 1 is going to them for sure.
The spacing gonna be crazy. Like the 92 team is gonna be confused. But let me read the comments because it's gonna be something in here that's gonna change everybody's minds. Which era refs we got in the game?
Right, that matters. That matters.
You know, so
that matters.
Tommy's in 2024.
Because if you that matters.
Ain't no defense in 3 seconds.
Nope. Or goaltender.
Not in the FIBA. Like,
but they got hand checking over there. You can hand check.
Yeah, you can hand check too.
Right. So I mean, the referees. To be honest with you, the referees is pretty cool with the over.
So that make it.
Ain't it still the same though? Wouldn't it still be the same?
I think he's referring to like you're getting a ref from 1992 though. It's not going to be a ref from 2024 that kind of adjusted and adapted.
I say let's balance it out. Give him one of theirs. Give him one of ours. Keep it simple. Give him one of theirs.
I don't know why that's funny. That would make it a little different. But it's just for me. I feel like they didn't have the right guards over there. As far as like, okay, you got Magic. Magic was a little older. He wasn't old though. Magic was 31 years old.
You right though.
Just won the MVP 2 years before that. So and came second the year after that. So Magic wasn't old, like he wasn't good no more. But you had like John Stockton instead of Isaiah Thomas.
And then that's that weird shit, man.
Like stuff like that. Like, but the thing about it is like, man, you like if you had a prime Bird, that'd be a little different. But I just feel like I don't know. Like it would probably be a little closer than I would think. But it's like if you had certain guards, like if you knew that they was matching up with them, they would have put different players on that team. Would have been more competitive.
Yeah. Let me get through these comments real quick though, because we got another one, and then Braylon reminded me about another topic that I forgot. Mike, keep that question. I mean, you're gonna ask it after I'm done with reading this. You don't have to guard Magic outside the 3. Jordan, the only one scoring. Jay Banks. Remember, guys, he's 18 years old. He's 18 years old, guys. Tommy, Mike, you dumb. James Lewis, if in prime 1992, but 2024. Sean is give me 2024. Crazy part is Magic and Bird has less years under their belt than Bron, KD, and Steph. Damn, that's true. I think they were like a year.
Yeah, but they went. They had a lot of deep.
They was
Coke boys. All right, but Anto, I don't want to get. We finna get banned. We finna get banned off YouTube because you got me tweaking. Where was that? Antoine Dream Team. Oh, the Dream Team ain't beating UNLV.
Oh, you
1990 or the Fab Five. Oh, hold on, P. Leave me alone.
He
P.
got some good
J
stuff
Bay,
over there. He's
the
smoking that good
matchups don't
bag.
make sense. Eddie, I'm taking 2024. James Lewis Pippen would defend Curry. I'm 17, 18 in 6 days. Email the chain. All right, last one. Carter and Brandon, y'all might be too young, but y'all know the player, but y'all might be too young to know about this game. So this game was supposed to happen in, I think, New York. It never happened. The greatest what if game of all time. Who would have won? Starting with you, Reg. Team Jay-Z or Team Fat Joe?
I can't even see it on my side. Tell me the
Okay, so on Jay-Z, it's Sebastian Telfair, Jamal Crawford, LeBron James, Lamar Odom, Shaq. Fat Joe team is AI, Stephen Marbury, Carmelo Anthony, Jermaine O'Neal, and Yamin.
But
this
you got
in 2000.
Context,
this is 2003.
Yep. Yeah.
This is 2003. Black top at Rucker Park. This was supposed to happen, but never did.
This on the court at Rucker? This in the streets?
This is a street game.
This is the Black
that's whole team then.
They put up money. They put
that's
up
whole
money.
Team then. Whole team gonna dominate. Yeah, facts.
All right.
Jamal Crawford, 2003. Sebastian Telfair, he was a dog in New York. Remember, he was one of the best point guards to be recruited out of there in a long time. It just didn't work out in his favor. But
talking about a street ball set in blacktop.
Yeah.
Jamal Crawford.
No, I'm with you. The first two. You
hey, you got no. Hold on, Mike. So no, Mike. Forget Bron. They gave him Sebastian, Jamal, and Lamar Odom, bro.
Good facts, bro.
Go ahead, Pete.
We taking that. We taking that, bro.
Go ahead, Pete.
Yeah, I'm going with Jay-Z. Jay-Z's team. Yeah.
Remember,
it's got a little bit more. Yeah, it's got a little bit more. Yeah,
wiggle room.
Yeah.
If you're ever on a panel, you can't see something. Remember, y'all, we live on YouTube, Facebook. So y'all can always go on your phones and check it out too. Mike, who you got?
Yo, I'm going Fat Joe and them, man. I'm going Fat Joe and them, man.
Only because Iverson over there. We ain't doing that, man.
No,
y'all got three. Y'all got three.
You got Iverson. Iverson
3-on-3.
He a street dude.
For sure.
Sebastian is too.
That's what
Jamal Crawford, I don't feel like he no street dude, but he's a street
he
baller.
Is, Mike. Mike, he is. He is.
I could be, look, man. I went to
his real name is Aaron, bro. His real name is Aaron, bro. really a street dude. Like, come on, bro. His real name is Aaron.
I don't know, man. I just got Melo. I got Melo wearing brown out.
Whoa. All right.
On a street ball? On a street ball?
Yeah. All right. Braylon, who you got?
I'm gonna say Jay-Z. I seen the Through the Fire documentary. It was on
Sebastian. These boys no game.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know he was that good until I seen that, but he's definitely nice. And then you got Lamar Odom, Jamal, Shaq, LeBron. Yeah, I got them.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to Team Jay-Z too.
So Mike, the only goofy motherfucker on the panel, huh? Yeah, man. He just want to be a rebellion so bad, bro.
I don't know. This a close game. I don't know because I know Marbury nice too. I feel like nobody brought him up.
Like, I can honestly say
Marbury was the one. I had all his shoes. They were $15, bro.
Shoes. Marbury was definitely not.
Marbury. Come on, brother.
I hear you.
Hey, I'm fresh.
But you act like that. Mike, I'm telling you right now, Marbury and Jamal going at it. That's a fact. Sebastian and Iverson and Sebastian going at it. In the NBA game, they're not. But on the street, they are.
Fact. In the street, Carmelo Anthony getting that brown in the street.
I'm going to tell you the mismatch,
in the street, Lamar Odom killing Jermaine O'Neal.
Easily. That's the mismatch.
In the streets, Shaq cooking Yamin. Yamin ain't got no streets in China. Ain't no streets in China. Oh, yeah. Ain't no streets out there, cuz. Mike, so you telling me, with his gangbangers and thugs in the background yelling, you gonna think Yamin ain't gonna be phased by that, brother? Cut it out.
Jizzle. He had to go to the army. He went to the military at 2. You feel me?
2.
He was 6'2". on, man. He was 6'2" at 2.
They go to the army, and it's more structure, bro. He know what's going on.
Shout out my boy Zell on Instagram tuning in. Nobody can guard Malone or Barkley on the block. That's a fact. But 2024 though, that's a fact.
Who's Zell got for this?
I don't think he on here. If you on here, Zell, who you got? My boy Antoine said Jay-Z hands down. Javarion said, bro, Jamal Crawford tough no matter what year we talking about. I know a little bit of abbreviation, but y'all young guys got to calm down abbreviating stuff. Sean is whole team easy. That's damn near why it ain't happen. I only know a few abbreviations, P. Jay Tanner, Sean Carter, not even close. Jay-Z, for my boy Tommy. Jay Tanner crossover is that dude. Antoine Lamar Odom Street different. It's facts. Vernelia Wanza, Warren Blue Devils for the win, all the way from H-Town. Braylon Walker is the truth. Hey, send some super chats. Send a super chat. That's what's up.
Shout out to my aunt.
Shout out to your aunt. Shout out to aunt.
Look. Shout out to James Wood. Shout out to your uncle too.
James. What is your uncle for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole family on here. We appreciate that, family. Mike, I agree with you. Antoine Facts. Antoine Facts. I sold Marbury is and Steve and Barry $15. Marbury and Steve and Barry's okay.
That was in shoes.
Yeah. Okay, so is that it for the scenario? That's it for the scenarios. But I forgot a topic that we're gonna touch on really quick. I don't know why it's been circulating, but out of nowhere a week ago, somebody just made a random post about who's better out of Jdubb or Paolo. And for some reason, Twitter ran with this, yo. Like, it's a real thing. It's a real thing on Twitter. Swear to God. Y'all should check it out. So, who's a better player out of Jdubb and Paolo? Braylon, you're first.
I'm gonna say Paolo for sure. Jdubb, he in a good situation right now, but like I just seen the Magic trying to get some pieces. I think who they just get Bane, I think. Yeah, Desmond Bane help shooter space the floor, but yeah, Paolo, he all around dog. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say Paolo.
Okay. Hey, Mike. Zale said Jay-Z squad for the win. Carter, who you got? You got Jdubb or Paolo?
I definitely got Paolo. Like watching the playoffs, like yeah, Jdubb could score, but like how he plays, I don't think he got like that first option kind of like game. Like Paolo showed like how he plays. He's just like I'm that guy on that team, and it shows.
Okay. Shout out LeVar. I'm gonna say it for him. My hue is blue. Do y'all know why my hue is blue? Shout out, we don't know, but say it in the comment section. Reg, Paolo or Jdubb?
I think that's why his he was blue. He going Paolo all day.
But ain't SJ in blue too? Oh, I guess. Okay, I guess. I ain't know which blue. I don't want to speak for him. But
That's
okay,
true.
you saying Paolo?
Facts.
Miko, who you got?
The kid that just signed 5 years for $239 million.
I thought it was $269.
Bro, my thing is this: if it ain't Shea, don't play with me. Stop comparing Robbins to back. We can't keep doing this, man.
Yep.
It's okay to be a backup player, baby, but don't put him in the front. We riding Teslas over here over in that slow thing, brother.
Teslas.
It's not even.
Yeah, it's not.
I don't know who running with this. This is crazy to me.
Go ahead, P. Go ahead.
I got Paolo. I got Paolo for sure. Paolo for sure.
So I have Paolo. My only contention with Mike saying it ain't. No, I got Paolo. You saying it ain't close. Right now, it's close. It won't be in the next 3 years when he come into his own. It's the man is an all-star. He's an all-star. He's an all-star. He was an NBA defensive. All defensive NBA. He just got paid again. He a champion. We gonna say it's close right now. Paolo still got to figure out the game. Intangibles, we gonna always say it's gonna be him.
Brother, I got to figure out the game because I am the game. I am the game. You ain't got to figure it out. You just got to give me 15 and 9.
I'm with you. I said Paolo the better player, brother. I'm just saying you said it ain't close.
I'm telling you why it's a long distance.
I'm all defensive.
Hit me out. Make Jdubb the man and watch how different this conversation is.
That's what I was saying. Like I don't think Jdubb has that I'm that guy type of game.
But that's like Braylon and Carter getting a freshman coming into their school, putting up a 15 ball. You like, I didn't know he can do that. That's cool. That's cute. Nigga, we need 40.
Wasn't he a first round pick?
Yeah,
First round pick, bro. So I think they knew he could play a little bit. You know?
Yeah, he could play.
They could play. But
was the first pick, wasn't he?
What is he talking about?
Hey, I agree with y'all. Y'all not finna make me look like I'm tweaking. I agree with y'all. Just saying, it ain't that far though. But right now, Jay Tanner PB5, Sean is he was blue AJ, and I asked him why. He said Paolo, next face of the NBA, not even close. Hey, I'm gonna have you on the show on Thursday. We're gonna talk about not being this close. 25-10 career, baby KD. What he said, man.
Baby KD.
He out there looking like Bron sometimes.
Bron and KD and Carmelo. We're gonna put them all together.
He built like Bron too.
Facts. But this was a last. No, it wasn't last. This was a great podcast, man. We appreciate everybody that was tuned in. I mean, it's 2 hours in. Like I told the young cats, it goes long. It don't feel like it, but it do. We still got 15 viewers on Facebook. 4 on IG and 5 on YouTube. So appreciate y'all for sticking around for 2 hours. You didn't have to, but you're here. Appreciate everybody that commented and shared. Please make sure you guys tune in next Thursday. I'm gonna get this last one in. Paolo, I think he can have a triple-double. Yeah, we're gonna be here. We're gonna be here this Thursday. We're gonna have another great, fantastic panel. Tune in, man. But as always, stay elite.
Everything I came for, everything I made for. On God, on God, on God. I'ma get everything I came for, everything I made for. On God, on God, on God.
Let's get it. We depended on our brothers when that rain came. To lose it all, I stood tall and remained sane.